No, not what Norman was saying. I was saying like the what whenever we were talking about CNC. Anyway, we're live now. I'm going to fucking Okay. Oh shit, my chat's in front of my fucking face. I forgot I did that for Voop chat. Voop chat's Omegle for VTubers. You good? You good? You good now? Oh my god. Hello, my filthy little fucking sinners. It's me, you bitch, your boy, your baby bat bitch. The DM who is, I don't know, in a different plane of existence. We're missing one player tonight, so we're going on a side quest. Everybody introduce yourselves, starting with Norman. Excellent. All right, Ember. Oh yeah, Kana. Oh my god, it's already starting. Eden. Matt. Just fans in background. Hell yeah. And Gadget. Go Gadget, get the handcuffs. All right. So last we left off, everyone had just had breakfast, and during breakfast, Gadget pissed off Ember by suggesting that they be pretend test subjects. Um, yep. So Ember, there's some tension between Ember and Gadget. Um, yep. Norman was in a tornado. Gadget has a announcement for the rest of the party, I believe, before we get into the pancake van with the pancake man. Gadget before everyone gets on into the RV pulls everyone aside to talk about an idea that he just had. Oh, you want me to take him to the place? It's usually either imp importing or pixie posting that deliver most things. Hey, my name is Dor and my name is Dash, and here's your fucking pizza or whatever. Oh wait, is Discord capturing? It is not. I am going to shoot myself in the face. Oh, thanks.
Again.
All right, we got
in the corner. It's so sad.
We got Jester-esque as Norman. We got Mayor of Anything as Ember. We got Elixir Beth as Kana. We got Rona Valentine as Eden. We got Soulraiser 13 as Matthew, and we have Fujiyuki Dachi as Gadget. I am a professional streamer and I know how to do things.
You are the director.
Everyone is meeting up in the foyer of the Damon estate because Gadget needs them to, before they go on their main quest, go on a side quest for materials for a more secure containment unit for the shard that they discovered in the second session. Yeah, Rose looks at you, Gadget, and it's like, okay, so like, how are we gonna transport everything? Because I don't think everything on your list is gonna fit inside of Norman's pancake van.
No, I'll be right back. He rushes out the door into the basement immediately.
Norman is like, man,
yeah, Discord ate that.
I really wish we could just order this on DoorDash. Door and Dash.
Yeah, listen, like, some of the stuff on this list is, like, really weird, like medical grade silicone and...
Oh, wait, I have tons of that.
Rose just, like, looks at you. For science?
Yes. I got so many robot parts, it's yeah.
If you need silicone, just check Regina's chest.
Damn.
I mean, if you're looking for medical grade silicone, you really need platinum grade, which is what I have in the 2 parts that you could then mix.
There's also, like, a fuck ton of lead on here.
I don't got freaking lead. I don't know what that's for.
Gadget comes walking back into the room carrying a giant cooler in a full hazmat suit.
What in the name of... I thought we were getting something, not delivering something.
No, this is to help transport the item. I'm just... Look, he opens up the top of the cooler and, like, you know, this fog starts rolling out of it as it was obviously in a containment sealed location. He grabs some tongs and reaches into the fog, closes the tongs, and pulls out a small bag and sets it on the ground in front of him, and then takes about 10 steps back.
Is it like, I don't know, a magic bag or something, or?
It is a bag of holding.
Oh, dude. And she just swipes it up. Oh, hell yeah. You can, like, fit anything in here.
Why were you scared of the bag of holding?
You want to... Hey, Norman.
Along.
You want to get in?
Yeah.
No.
Aww.
That's how you
Just
turn
because-
into a bagman.
Bagman!
That is a myth, and
Move
everyone
over,
knows
mimics!
Man, everyone knows the bagman is like a fucking thing that you tell your kids to like get them to brush their teeth.
I did coke with the bagman once.
You did what now?
What
I-
now?
I did coke with the bagman once.
Did he
What's
have
his
his
name,
coke in a
Bagman?
smaller bag or just in the bag he was in already?
I don't know, man. Sometimes you go into other dimensions, you do drugs with the entities there. Also, I've noticed that you left the blue people sitting at the table. Not sure what that says, but just pointing it out.
You can move.
We're gonna have to have a sense.
Oh, thank you for permission, Gadget. So glad that I have
I
your kind blessing to exist. And Ember does an over the top bow and then flips him off.
All right. So I'm assuming that you want me to take them to. Okay, you're just
Sorry.
fucking with the door now. I'm
Oh,
assuming.
wait.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, so Norman like runs out the door at like a speed you didn't know Norman was capable of,
Yeah.
and like comes back with like 2 giant buckets, like one in each hand. One's blue and one's yellow. And I'm like, how much medical grade silicone do you need?
How much do you have?
I don't need the kind that you mix. This is a special formula.
Oh. Okay, I'll go put this back.
I'll have to ask about that later. That may be useful for a few other items, though, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I also have like a chamber to get the bubbles out. I used to make D&D dice.
Oh, yes. Vacuum chamber.
I don't know.
What's
Silicone?
D&D?
It's like this fantasy tabletop role playing game that nerds play.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really play it. I just make the dice. It sounds kind of lame. I don't know who would do that.
Yeah, I don't know who sits around at a fucking table or computer and just like
It's like
make some apps and
rattles
shit.
dice around all day.
Yeah, throws
Gadget would
dice
just-
around.
Gadget would just look at Rose. You have 2 younger brothers downstairs that would argue with you to the end of the earth.
No, they're older. They're older brothers.
Older brothers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They are more mature than you.
I mean, Damien acts like a younger brother sometimes.
You have a
Given his
second
chat
sibling?
history-
Wait, we're 2 sets of twins.
Ember starts counting on her fingers.
So I have 3 siblings.
The mysteries of this home get greater and greater. Anyway, shopping montage or whatever.
Yeah, so I guess like fucking I'll take you guys to the place.
I'll
Fun.
probably come in handy when it comes to the magical silicone or whatever. I could probably help with that. But for the other items, we're gonna need some help. I hope you guys know what the rest of this crap is.
Yeah, Gadget, do you know like do you have specifics of what's on the list? I know there's like you said there would be a lot of lead.
Mostly lead, some medical grade silicone, lots of copper, lots of wiring materials, lots
You making
of
a cyborg good?
no. It's a containment unit, needs wiring.
Oh,
But some reinforced glass, that's like triple paned, lots of just a lot of raw materials to help build something big.
Mm.
I'm so glad that we have a wonderful team full of smart people that know what this garbage is.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna like hand it to my guy.
Yeah, they'll get everything you need.
I mean,
I've dealt with copper, but that's mostly stealing it.
Badrick looks over. I would probably be able to assist in some way.
dude, like Eden, like you know a lot about robots and stuff like that, so you probably know a lot about like these materials.
Yeah, actually, we did used to make our own prototypes and stuff, so getting raw materials, not specifically like these, not so much. We didn't work with a lot of lead, but
Well, that's
I may
mostly
have
just for,
some leads on places. I just can't reach out to them directly.
You've said
Yay.
you've made a
This is why
mistake.
we're.
What?
Sorry?
Sorry, you've made a mistake. Like Norman walks up to you and he like pulls up his shirt and he like points to this like weird spot on like his middle parts and he's just like, "Does that look like rust to you? Should I be worried?"
Should I roll for that? I'll take a look.
Yeah, I guess like roll for shit. Do we have a technology?
It's like a scuff, and
It'd
then
be
like
perception.
overnight, it just sort of
Yeah.
changed colors, and I'm like, "Whoa, what is that?"
There's like,
And then
don't
there's
we
like
have,
oil coming out of it.
mechanics?
I don't-
Yeah, there should be like a technology.
Would that be technology or medical?
So when you
It'd be
updated,
perception.
when you
Oh, no.
updated Foundry, it took away all of our fancy skills, and now we only
No.
have the default D&D skills.
No.
So we do not have technology anymore. Or
Wait.
Oh
can you just-
shit.
What role was technology? Intelligence?
Hold
It
on.
was.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I can enable the thing again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ultra modern. That should have been an ultra modern thing.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
it's
keep trying to
not
be funny.
GMAC
I
because-
can't help it.
I'm gonna guess I should probably restart my thing again.
It's gonna automatically restart.
Okay.
While we're waiting for things to restart, am I the only one that doesn't see a Vroid model for B?
Oh, I didn't enable. Hold on. Give me a second.
I've just been imagining your beautiful faces. I said faces.
They
but
aren't
you got
in
multiple people.
video. They're just on stream.
Ah,
Yeah, I just had the stream pulled up.
not all of us have
You
a
know,
fancy
being-
sixth
I've just
monitor, you loser.
I've just been using my
There's two.
imagination.
I just like to see all the models be built.
Be super talented.
Mhm.
Eh.
I keep making
No,
jokes all
eh.
the time, but I'm gonna try to pick on like more people to get them to talk.
Now would be an excellent time to have that van thing going as a standby screen.
Oh yeah, I still haven't set that up.
You made a little
Anyway.
van.
Since I did
The-
roll
Yeah,
low,
the video of
McDonald's in the Pentagon.
the drawing that you
Found
did.
McDonald's at the
McDonald's at the
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
Is
Yeah.
it in videos?
What just spot?
Yes. I'd like to make a bunch of them if
the Big Macs.
Jester will keep drawing characters for me to animate.
Serve
it'd be
'em
neat
in the
to-
Pentagon.
It'd be neat to have a collection of all of the little funny vignettes to transition through.
Other Avengers came in with their gun.
I don't think
Yeah, fun
Norman's.
fact, I have a weakness for some ska, and that
Oh.
song is such a
Do
vocal
not
stim
do
for
well
me.
to talk
I do
about-
not think that Norman is
I love it.
registering my request.
I'm sorry. I've been very busy.
Oh no, I meant that I was saying that I intended to make vignettes of our fun little scenes. And then I look over and ska is being played.
Oh. I'm sorry, you activated the part of my brain that sings McDonald's at the Pentagon.
It's a weirdly contagious song, isn't it?
It's so good.
This song.
That is a very,
The
very
old
large,
Express.
zoomed up version of that image. B.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
Okay, cool. So all of you go to B's stream, you'll be able to hear McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Straight from corporate.
Anyway, Eden kind of stares at the spot on the chest for a little bit blankly and looks up and says, could be robo-cancer.
Meanwhile, Norman is still singing McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Just standing there, shirt pulled up.
Does this look like Rusty? There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Also, does that normally happen when you pull your shirt up?
The singing
Singing.
where like the oil coming out.
I think you may have a bit of a software issue.
That would cause the oil and there's like an erosion here. It's kind of gross.
It is pretty gross.
I never thought I would hear Norman identify grossness.
Oh, you want to see gross?
Oh, what was that?
No, I don't.
Oh, that was a sub. Okay, thank you, Soul. That would be an
smelled really
engineering roll.
There was a dead mouse in my leg.
There was a lot of crosstalk there, and I feel like I only got the worst parts of it, gonna be real.
Yeah. There was just a lot of noise, and then it ended in, and there's a dead mouse in my leg. And just silence.
Yeah, I kept wondering why the cats kept attacking me.
Yeah, it'll be an engineering roll, Eden.
Okay, I'll reroll it. Since we are continuing to look
Oh,
anyway.
shit. Did you already roll?
I rolled a perception and rolled an 8. That's why I joked that it was robo-cancer.
Oh, okay.
You know, WebMD.
I think you also rolled an 8 again, though. So, like, it's defo robo-cancer.
It definitely can be robot cancer.
Yep.
Well, at least I'll have money from this. Maybe I
Yeah.
can get insurance.
No, they won't give you insurance for malware and tear.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. McDonald's and the Pentagon. Anyway, everybody in the car?
Everybody in the car. There's a place I know. If there's a place you need to go,
What?
yeah. And there's kitties on the floor.
Everybody, if you can, please stay out of Norman's van.
How do I get in the van? On it.
Close file when inactive. Yes, there we go. Now it shouldn't be playing McDonald's at the Pentagon every time, like whenever I'm not actively using it. I am not gonna. I'm not. Does anyone want to fuck around in the van, or is it okay if I put up the loading screen and we all teleport to the place?
I think we can.
Ooh, fast
teleport.
traveling.
I'm good with fast travel.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fine.
Ember's just gonna be staring at a cat, so.
Correct.
Yep, Ember is gonna be staring at that cat.
Whether it's fast travel or real-time acting, you can guarantee a toothpick and I are staring each other down.
And of course,
Norman
during
and
the
Eden
fast travel, I
probably
am
fought for who
continuing
gets to
sing.
drive.
Wait, what about driving?
You know what? I'm gonna drive. You could be very sick after all.
Oh, you're right. I gotta make the best of the time I have. I'm gonna pet my cats.
Why are there pancakes everywhere?
Oh, you know.
Oh, why is it?
No.
Where's the... Everything broke whenever I updated. Why is it nighttime? It's not supposed to be nighttime.
You ever just get up in the morning
And
and
Jack.
just make a million flapjacks? You know, just ever.
No, what?
You know, you just get the urge, you know.
No, I don't know. You keep saying that like it's a normal thing and trailing
Yeah,
off so you don't have to justify.
We're all like regular, you
Like the
know,
urge
we're
to
just,
eat.
we're all different types of creatures, but in the end, you know, we're just all, you know, beings with urges and needs. Sometimes you just make a bunch of pancakes.
I currently have the world record in the Rolling Stone for most things set on fire during a single set. And I've
Yeah,
still
you
never
did.
wanted to set fire to something more than you when you open your mouth.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Don't.
I'm so
All right,
sorry.
Gadget's not
I'm not
here.
sure if I'm interested. I don't. It doesn't bother me, but the flirting, like that, doesn't bother me. That's okay. I'm not gonna report you to HR.
Honey, baby, gorgeous. I say this with the utmost hate in my heart for you. I am as asexual as your attention span is short.
Try to forget about me. You belong to the fans.
And the street.
I'm going to hit him.
You can't do that. He's ill.
I don't
I'm
care.
a dying
Think
man.
about the PR.
Would you hit a man with robo-cancer?
Would you hit a man with robo cancer?
Let me tell you, he won't have anything after I hit him and he dies.
They already tried to kill me before. It didn't work.
I'll be persistent. Don't you worry.
Rose is giving you directions, Eden, to you pull up outside of a very small rinky-dink biker bar.
I just get the
Nice
mental
part.
image just as we are going. The thing is just like bouncing from side to side from everybody yelling, just like it's one of those older cartoons.
Either you're doing a great job at driving, so you get like imagine like an imaginary little like +1 like cred with Norman for driving good.
The little Sims symbol whenever you
Yeah,
like
you get more of the
relationship
point.
goes up. Yeah, it just appears over your head. You guys pull up outside of this like little bar, and Rose is like, "All right, this is the place." And what did I fucking name this place?
Where are we?
I just have Blood Rose's bar. It had like a cool name. I think it's called the Crown of Thorns.
Can I name it?
No, it's called the Crown of Thorns. I just remembered it.
Okay.
You can't name it.
Name
And
it Norman Town.
no, it's not Norman Town.
Sweet tarts that says math.
What?
Sorry, Leo is laying down on the floor next to my desk and just poked me and offered me a sweet tarts that says math. And I said I don't want it.
At least it doesn't say meth. So yeah, you guys pull up to this bar, and Rose like whenever you guys get stationary, just like steps out. You guys coming?
I keep trying to enter the building, but something blocked my way.
I don't like
It
It's
appears
called
to
a
be some
fucking
sort of-
door.
Fuck. Okay, I got in. Oh, never mind.
Ember takes Eden and Kana by the arms and leads them into the bar. Lead the way! Baddies and them! You gotta show us what's going on here.
Okay.
I mean,
I will be theater of the minding this.
is it not loading?
I'm in the void.
You're in the void again? Fuck.
I could describe the place.
I
to
think
you.
it's a me problem. I don't know why only the basement works.
I
It's
don't
where you
know.
belong.
Damn.
Okay, so
Because
imagine
Kana
a
wants to get into
bar.
Gadget's lab so badly.
She really
imagine
wants
a
to
bar.
shine a light at that fucking shard.
So imagine a bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 8 tables
Uh-huh.
made of wood, and it's got like the little bar area. It appears to have some sort of like
I can
games to the
see
left,
some
pool
of it
tables to
on
the right.
screen, but that's all.
So it's like a weird tavern with an arcade for some reason.
Okay.
Uh,
Ember seems to be dragging Kana around, so assume that Kana is with Ember.
Kana and Eden both are being pushed.
I'm sorry, Discord ate that. Mayor.
Leo keeps offering sweet
Ember, where'd you go?
Ember?
Ember,
Ember?
Hello?
Ember. Oh my god.
Girly
she's gone
pop?
completely silent.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I'm
The
scared.
model's moving.
Am I back?
yeah,
There you
you're back.
are.
Oh
There
my
you
god,
are.
you're alive.
Internet hiccup. Anyway, yes,
just been
Eden and
silent
Kana are
for-
being pushed to the front of the party.
As you guys walk in, it is, as Norman has described, like almost a tavern like setting. It's a biker bar. It's straight up a biker bar. There's like neon signs on the walls. There's like goofy shit on the walls, like license plates and like pictures of people riding their bikes, pictures of like regulars like drinking and playing pool and shit like that.
Oh, like the goofy shit all over the walls.
Yeah, like shenanigans. Yeah. And there's just like this bored looking incubus like standing at the bar. He's got black hair, red eyes, and like he has his like long black hair like pulled back in a ponytail, and he looks up at everyone and he's like, hey, welcome into the Crown of Thorns, how may I help you? And then he like his eyes settle on Rose and it's like, oh, hey Rose, how's it going? And Rose goes up to the bar and leans over it and gives him a kiss. Hey Thorn, how's it going?
You can kiss people at this bar?
Thorn like looks at everyone and is like, I mean, several people kiss at this bar. It's some nights it's worse than others.
Waits for
Oh, like special kissing night.
if you say yes, he is going to kiss you.
No, I'm not. I would not do that without consent.
I'm taken. And like
Can I ask?
looks over at
Oh, sorry.
Rose. Go ahead.
Can I ask about the machines in the top left?
Yeah, they're arcade machines.
Can I get some detail on what they are specifically?
It's like a old pinball machine. There's like fucking Galaga, Pac-Man, shit like that.
Perfect. Ember picks up Norman and drops him in front of the old pinball machine.
Wow, you're really strong.
Yeah, weird, right? Look, things, moves, lights, and Ember starts up a game and then just like points Norman's head down at the glass so he's forced to look at the game.
Do I have to roll for this?
I don't know how ADHD is Norman.
He's very ADHD.
Would Norman resist this is the main question.
Yeah, would you resist it? Or are you gonna try to keep your attention? Or are you just like, ooh, flashy lights?
What role would that be?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
Okay,
Are you trying to play the game, or are you trying to avoid playing the game?
Oh, I'm absolutely going to try to get the high score.
It's definitely going to be a
Dexterity,
I'd say
right?
performance.
Performance?
Performance?
Okay.
Or would
Mm,
that be like a
no, sleight of hand would be the one.
wait, there's a computer use one.
Can I assist with animal handling?
Counts as
Oh my god.
But
Can I use computer use?
wouldn't you
I don't believe this is
Single
computer
lane.
use. It's just 2 buttons.
If anything, it's like a sleight of hand or dexterity.
Let's see.
We don't
Okay,
need to
dexterity.
complicate it.
Ability check. Dexterity
you wanna
ability
take a skill
check.
in pinball.
Normal. Where's the
Imagine using
sidebar?
that skill.
Oh hell yeah, you're doing great.
Fuck yeah.
You're doing great at I guess pinball. Are you playing pinball?
Oh, wizard.
Yeah.
Ember's
Oh,
gonna
okay,
look
fine.
at Kana and like gesture to Thorn with her head, just like go over and get it done.
What?
okay. Rose. I guess let's get the things while Norm is distracted.
Oh, he isn't really the one that like we get the stuff from. And Thorn is like, wait, what stuff? Are you guys wanting to get like items that you wouldn't typically get in a normal market?
Probably.
Man, you guys gotta get a code for that or something. And I go back to
Ember like redirects Norman's head back down.
And Thorn just like sort of frowns and looks over at Norman and back at Rose. Like, you brought a fucking human? Babe, listen,
I
he's
don't think he counts. I think
he's working for Mom. He's a mercenary, and yeah, also like 90% of him's metal, so I don't know if that exactly counts. Lauren just like shrugs and is like, whatever, it's like your biker gang or whatever. And she's like, it's not a biker gang. We're a rebellion of people who rebel against the government, and we ride bikes. That's just a side thing that we do.
And you're a group of.
Yeah, that cut out.
And you're also a group of people, are you not?
Yeah, we're a group of people that fight against the man, and we ride bikes.
Like a gang.
No, we're not a gang.
Uh-huh. Do you have jackets made?
Yeah, I mean, like, we have jackets or whatever, but, like, it's, it's not a gang. It's not a biker gang. We're not a biker gang.
Maybe they're a union.
Yeah, we're more like a union, yeah.
a biker union.
Not a biker union. We're a collective of individuals who met as friends who rebel against the Templars and just happen to ride bikes. And Thorn just like props Thorn props his head on his hands and just like has like a little bit of a smirk. You mean like a biker gang?
Like Norman's like putting his high score in as GAY, and he turns around. He's like, "Y'all talking about the biker gang?"
It's not a fucking biker gang.
Ember takes Norman's head, redirects it, and casts minor illusion in the pinball machine to make it appear as though a tiny dragon is being chased by the ball.
I'll be good. You don't have to do this.
It redirects his head back down.
No.
Also cast dancing light in order to make it look like there's a small light show going on around the dragon.
Oh my god.
Look, Norman, get the dragon or whatever.
I rolled a 19 on wisdom. No.
Well, he's never gonna learn to entertain himself if you keep playing into giving him attention.
This is the first time I've done this. I've tried to
You're gonna
get
make
it somewhere.
me an iPad kid.
I'm making you a pinball kid. There's a difference.
No.
We can play pool or whatever later. Right now,
I'll be good. I'll be good. I'll be quiet.
Thorn, I'm taking them downstairs. Is that chill? Thorn's just like, yeah, I mean, none of them are cops, right? Is it like, would I fucking bring a cop here? You say that to Thorn?
Yeah.
Are you a cop? Do I look like a fucking cop?
Could you imagine if this is
No.
what cops looked like?
I know, right? Like
Yeah.
only in the like those shows.
Yeah.
Only.
Thorn is just like, I'm not a cop. And Rose is like, yeah, he's hotter than a cop.
Wait, do I look like a cop? Looking down, I'm like, I'm in a dress shirt and slacks. I may look like a cop.
I look
You,
at
you might be
Shoes are you wearing?
feds. Yeah, you do look like feds.
I look over at Eden. You actually look more like the person that's be in the scientific labs.
Well, yeah, that's
Forensics.
kind of what I used to do. But anyway.
Oh, it's okay. I clocked you as not a cop when I saw you drink coffee that isn't drip sludge.
Is there any other word for it than that?
I don't like that word.
You know, like coffee that's been in the maker all day.
Ew.
I think they just call that laxative, dear.
You want to go see something super top secret?
Yes.
Will you kill us? Will you have to kill us if you show us?
She just like looks over at Thorn and he's like, it's your fucking biker gang. Like, what are you looking at me for? And she's like, nah, I think you guys are chill.
I appreciate the hesitation.
Eden and Norman, you guys might want to like. She just like puts Norman's hood up.
Hello?
Just like, I don't know. Can we?
Eden will kind of like undo her braid and try and make it cover her ears a little better.
Can
Wait,
somebody?
what's wrong with our ears?
It's just like everyone down here is like typically non-human. They don't really like humans all that much.
Wait, what if I take my shirt off? Then I'll look like a robot.
I mean,
If I put it over my head, they can't see that I'm not a robot.
Norman, I don't think they want to see you drip and ooze. You're robo-cancer.
Yeah, I don't.
You're right.
Well, you probably want to
Too
keep your
sensitive.
robo-cancer under wraps, bro. It's kind of gnarly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, I like put my hood on.
does anyone know how to do glamours?
Yes. Oh wait, not that kind of glamour.
Oh. And Thorn is like, I mean, if you need a glamour, I can put one on the humans real quick, but, you know, the glamours only go so far.
What are you gonna make me look like? Am I gonna look weird?
I'll just give you, like, elf ears or something. I don't know. What do you want to look like?
Disguise would be nice.
I don't just, dealer's choice.
You know, I knew somebody who got like an actual surgery to get their ears look like elf ears, but apparently it didn't really work.
Yeah, those are fucking posers, Rose says, and Thorn like waves his hand and congratulations, Norman, you are now blue and have like fins for ears and you have scales. You're a mer person.
Oh my god.
Fish boy.
Fish boy.
Ember has joined the blue people.
He does not represent us.
He looks over at Eden. You got a preference? You ever wanted to breathe underwater or something like that?
Wait, if you give me the magic makeover, would I actually be able to breathe underwater, or would I only look like I can? Because I don't want to find that out the hard way.
You would just look like it.
Oh, then let's keep it simple then.
Like what's your favorite color?
Yellow.
Easy. You have fairy wings now.
She is a fairy.
And she was a fairy.
And she was a fairy.
I do a little twirl.
Very cute.
These are cute. Thank you.
No problem. Just like, don't get into too much trouble down there. We try to keep it pretty peaceful. And he just like nods back to the back room, to the like this door back here behind the desk. And Rose like leans over the counter and gives him another kiss, and it's just like, good seeing you, babe. And like they're very awkward around each other. Like it's sort of like a new, you can tell it's like a newish relationship where they're like kind of not comfortable with PDA yet.
Oh, don't worry, I won't tell your mom.
Oh no, Mom loves Thorn. And Thorn is like,
we're a thing yet.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Mom's loving your guy friends is different than loving your boyfriends.
No, like you know, we've been together for like a year or so now.
Oh, okay.
It's like, you know, whatever. You know, it's I mean, officially together, like a year.
Wow.
And Thorn is
Well,
like, I don't think they need to know the details of our relationship.
Okay.
And like he has like a little bit of a like his cheeks are a little bit red.
Hmm.
So,
This is
underground cavern time, right, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Which one?
follow me.
Let's go see our biker gang.
It's not a biker gang. All right, and it's not very well hidden behind these barrels. There's a staircase going down.
Ember's gonna stop and look at the staircase. What's down there?
Secret.
More stairs.
Bitchin'. And then Ember's gonna go back into the bar.
What? You don't want down?
I don't do secret stairs.
Why not?
Secret.
Ember, I kind of need
Just
everyone
staying in
down
your lane, I
here.
appreciate that. That's really deep.
Ember, you're going down the
What?
secret stairs.
I don't want to
Okay,
go down the
you-
secret stairs.
How
Okay,
about
what if
this?
I can't
I'll
see
go
the
down
stairs?
first. I'll tell you what's down there, and there won't be a secret anymore.
Ember kind of pauses and looks around because she doesn't like not looking cool in like a normal situation. Flying off the handle's one thing, but showing genuine fear is another. Yeah, totally.
Ember, are you like scared of being underground? Like, cause
I'm not scared of anything. I'm Ember fucking Ripley.
Okay.
okay. Yeah, no, totally. You're not scared or anything. It's you just don't want to look not cool. I got it. Being underground's like totally not cool.
Yeah, the acoustics underground suck. No one can hear me.
What if I told you that the acoustics where we're going are the best?
And Ember looks to Rose just for like verification.
It's like, you ever had a rock concert in a cave?
Ooh.
Not when I was sober enough to remember.
You want to?
And then Ember starts going down the stairs.
And Rose just like smirks a little bit and heads down the stairs. Is everyone else going down?
Yep.
How do I
Yep.
get
Out of
down?
character, I can't see the stairs.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
found
no,
the
it-
stairs,
I
but I
not
can't
see
get
the
in.
stairs.
Yeah, for some reason light doesn't get back there.
That's not very safe.
Hold
Don't
on.
make me call OSHA.
I can't get.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
Hold on.
Adric's
I
the
was
smart one. He has found the stairs.
I can't even
There we go.
see where/if I have a character on this map, so
Yeah, they're currently up.
I'll
at the
I'll
top.
describe everything theater of the mind style. It doesn't have a teleport or anything like that. I'm just going to describe to you guys. You go down there and it's sort of like a wine cellar, and Rose like goes and like there's a god, how do I describe this? Words are weird. There's like a sconce on the wall, and it's very much like how you would imagine it. It's not very imaginative or creative. Like, she just looks at everyone, sighs, twists the sconce, and like one of the barrels, like one of the wall like wine barrels open up, and it's like a passageway. Yeah, I know. We need to like get our shit together with you know, we do what we can with making things look cool.
You know, Rose, if you need a little help with updating some things, I could probably give you a few pointers.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should get Gadget down here to like do his like lab shit on the entrance, but like every time he's around here, people don't like seeing him because one, he's a human, and two, he's like in with the Templars, you know? I mean, he's in with the Templars to like feed us information and shit, but
the fact that he is a part of them at all is...
yeah, people don't like to see him around. There was this one time, I thought Thomas was gonna beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
Well, I think he's neat.
Yes, so
I mean, I think he's a little shit, but like, I don't know, he's family or whatever. Getting the everyone into the wine barrel.
I like him. He's like a sleepy little penguin.
Is it because of the streak?
No, it's because he eats fish. Yeah, it's the streak.
Okay. And she just like pushes Norman into the barrel. Next.
Matter will walk over.
And like she just sort of waits for everyone to get in before going in herself and closing the door behind everyone. And you begin a trek down a very long, damp, like, corridor. It's like a dungeon down here. And, like, barely lit. Like, the lights are flickering. It's not very awesome and cool down here so far.
A flickering light is coming off of Ember, and it is like shaking as it bounces off the walls because Ember is shaking.
Connor reaches out and holds Ember's hand.
Aw.
Ember does not look like she's acknowledging, but very much squeezes your hand back.
Aw.
Blue bitches gotta stay together.
Blue bitches. You guys finally get like to the end of the tunnel, and there is like a more high-tech looking door with like a keypad next to it, and Rose just flicks it open and inputs a code, and the door beeps. And she's like, okay, so like everyone act natural.
Got it.
Some people down here can be a little bit tense. Just like keep it cool. And she opens the door to reveal. Let's see. Can I make everyone be able to see?
I see a lot of colored lights.
We are in a circus.
And you are in a city.
What the hell?
You are in a city lit with there's shops. There's streets, like people are walking by. They turn and like look at you warily as you step out, but then they see Rose and they're just like, "Oh, sup, Rose?" And Rose is like, "Yo, how's it going? How's everyone today?" And like starts like talking to like a random like random passerbys. Everyone seems to know who she is. But you're in a small city. Like you come out in like a courtyard area where there is a big tree with fairy lights and little tents set up for like obviously like a little street market. And there are like well-established shops too, like brick and mortar shops, and there's apartment buildings. You can see down the block. There's a whole city underneath this city. Rose just sort of like turns to everyone and is like, "Hey, so welcome to the resistance base or whatever."
Did not know
Lovely,
you had a
thank-
city within your city.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we really got a lot of funding recently, like in the past few years, and we were able to really give people good lives down here. I mean, everyone that you see is, well, on the run. They're got framed for something, or they actually did something. It's a safe refuge from, well, the Templars. And like you see women and children walking by, like whole families, like all of these people have had their lives in some way upended because of the Templars.
Medric kind of frowns as he's seeing like little kids and parents and everything walk by. Kind of analyzes if they look happy.
Yeah, everyone down here looks like they're just, it's normal. It's a normal life.
Eden's kind of like stopped dead and is just looking around in awe, like kind of just taking it in and listening to the story. It's this is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, surprise. And she like closes the door behind everyone and makes sure that it's locked tight.
Like I knew the Templars are kind of bullshit, but this
God,
many-
you have no idea. They span, it's not even just the Templars, it's governments, it's fucking, it's everything, dude. I mean, I'm
Norman's,
not,
like,
go ahead.
sorry. Norman's like weirdly quiet. Cause like I guess he just doesn't know what's going on, cause like he doesn't really remember a lot about what family is like. So he's just sort of like looking around by all the pretty lights. But he is weirdly quiet. He does shut the hell up.
You chill, Norman?
Bloop.
Mer people don't just bloop.
I'm sorry. I was method acting.
They can talk underwater and everything. It's like really weird. I went swimming with one once.
Oh my god, and then like they could say something, but you can't argue with them because you're underwater.
Exactly, and it's the fucking worst.
Did you know that sound travels faster through water than air?
Wow.
Yeah, well, the only thing I was able to manage was blah, 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 blah.
I went swimming with a med person once.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Yes.
But
she
yes,
wanted-
Norman is fine.
She wanted
Norman
to
just
take
has no
me,
clue what's going on.
She wanted to take me deeper for some reason.
I think they were trying to drown you and steal your money.
It's kind of hard to drown if you can't breathe.
Vampires breathe in this universe. Remember, they're not undead.
You know that, and Soul knows that.
Rose is like, I breathe all the time, dude. What are you talking about?
You breathe.
You guys
You
are getting
don't?
air?
Dude, You know, vampires breathe. We're not dead. That's just like a myth.
Oh, breathe. Yes, I do breathe. I'm sorry, I heard breed. I apologize.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I don't think I no. I'm good.
Anyway, and she just like turns away like awkwardly. We'll find everything that we want like here in the courtyard.
You see Maddox like thinking for a second. Did the merlady want to breed?
No, she wanted to steal your wallet. What's going on?
I have a question. Kana is like does not live in this city, right? Not in here, like the Resistance City, but like whatever city this Resistance City is in.
No, Kana lives in the above world.
Yes. Does Kana live in the above world city that is above the Resistance City? Or a different city that is not near here?
I don't think we ever really like clarified what city you do live in. I mean, it could be
Where do you live?
Carlian, which is where everyone is currently. It was never really specified.
Okay.
But I mean, if you wanted it to be the Undercity.
No, I don't think Kana lives down here. I don't think Kana. I'm trying to. I don't know. Because if Kana. If the shop that Kana and Shiori. Like. Basically trying to be like, would they be near enough to try and connect or work with the city now that Kana knows it exists? Or is Kana just not from here?
I think we specified that Kana's like kind of newish to the area. Well, it's been like a few years.
They've been above ground 80 years. Like,
okay.
They've been out of the underworld for 80 years.
Okay.
Where exactly? I also don't think I decided. That's fine. That can be a later conversation.
Yeah. So Rose like looks at Eden and is like, "Hey, you got the list?"
Yeah, let's start with the one we need the most of.
That would be the lead.
Yeah, because we're gonna need to figure out how we're also going to transport everything. I mean, I assume that you were gonna have people picking this up.
Around that much lead for our entire shopping trip.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna figure it out.
Rose holds up the bag of holding. That's what we got this bad boy for.
Perfect.
And she just like opens it and sticks her whole arm in it and is like, this baby can fit anything or anybody. And she just pulls her arm out and heads to the shops.
Norman was fully prepared to carry stuff upstairs. He's got grocery powers.
Norman somehow is now wearing one of those belts you lift to make it easier to move things.
What, like the forearm forklift?
Yep.
Rose is like pulling Eden along and like going to one of the tents and like just like bartering with the people there. They recognize her, and it's less of a bartering to make things less expensive and more of a bartering to actually pay for things.
Wow. people are really great down here.
Oh yeah, no, everyone in the Undercity's pretty chill. And she's like, no, I don't need. I'm not taking it for free, and yeah, banana bread would be nice if you just hand that on over to Eden. And they're just like trying to like, it's like this older like this older elf woman like trying to feed Rose.
Aw.
Oh, I haven't had banana bread in ages. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, dearie. Any friend of Rose's is a friend of ours.
Like whisper like, I have another friend.
And like Rose is paying for like all the lead and going to like the next tent, and there's some questionable products on the shelves of this one. And Rose is like trying not to make eye contact. The products are of a you would find them at a adult store variety.
Okay, so Norman sees them from like 50 feet away and is like, immediately clocks what that is and goes, oh, the silicone guys.
And yeah, Rose is like, we need like a lot of your highest grade silicone for science reasons, and like just sets down the list. And the guy's like, you're right. Science.
Ember turns to Kana and asks, are we about to make the bag of holding into a giant group condom?
What?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't stick my dick in there if I were you.
Norman's like, I'm so sorry. I was gonna shut up, but then Norman saw this.
A weird thing for Norman to say.
That was God talking.
I'm
Ignore that.
God.
That was the devil talking. Ignore that.
I am also that.
I was about to say.
Inside you, there are
My
two DMs.
brain reboot. That was definitely a thing that was said. Okay.
So I'm admiring the craftsmanship.
Oh, you like my goods and my wares.
Absolutely.
Any
Did
particular model you're looking for?
Oh, I'm just impressed with the marbling.
Oh, yes, the marbling on the Pussy Smasher 3000.
Oh my goodness.
Why were there 2,999 before it?
It's just how it goes.
I've been in the
Never
business for
know.
a long time, my friend.
My God.
Upgrades. People upgrade.
Did you make these?
Oh, yes, I make all of them custom, if there's anything you would like.
Oh, I'm just so impressed.
Norman, if you actually buy one of these, we're getting
we're
it
about-
from RV.
I think we're buying a bunch of these by the sounds.
No,
No,
I
we
can't-
just
I
need
can't
the
be-
silicone.
I don't
yeah,
have a lot
like,
of room.
sorry,
you know? I don't-
sorry you're not getting a crazy big sale, but I promise you we are making a bulk purchase of high grade silicone. You are
Oh,
getting
are
a
these-
sale, but we
Did you
don't have the
prototype-
time for this.
Sorry. Did you prototype these?
Norman, we don't have the time for this.
Oh, yes, I have, some of them I test myself, and some of them I have assistants.
Is that UV pigment?
It
Ember's gonna
is! You have
cast
a
minor
good eye.
illusion to make a dancing silicone in the shape of a dragon on the
Oh, I've
corner of
seen
the
that
table.
before.
Oh, look, it's the dragon again, Norman.
Oh, I've seen that model.
Oh, yes, we have several dragon models. To scale, some of them.
Ember stops the illusion and then, tugs Kana's hand to go anywhere else.
How much money do I have?
I'm starting
don't
to see
remember.
why the Templars hate you guys.
Kana
have
will
money.
allow themselves to be dragged away. They are not interested in this table.
Kana and
How-
Ember go anywhere else.
They go. You guys remember that there are cybernetic parts that you need for this order as well. So
And they slapped the list down on the table, kind of took a look and was like, "Oh, I know what those are."
yep.
Norman comes back toting like an armful of pigments for like working with resin and silicone, and you guys were just being dirty.
Rose is like, we just need the silicone, and he's like, oh yes, no problem. If you ever need any custom orders though, Rose, you can always let me know.
Do you have a business card?
I do. And he like slaps down a business card.
So nice to meet another artist, like like a real hobbyist. That's
Mm-hmm.
I make dice sometimes.
Oh, do you? I do like to play a little bit of Dungeons and Daddies myself.
Don't we all?
Kana and Ember, you guys are at the cybernetics tent, like across the courtyard. You're away from this conversation. Hello, how may I help you? And
Hi, please be normal.
I mean, you're not gonna find a lot of normal down here, my friend, but
Please be accommodating. Is that a word? Kind of looks over to Kana for confirmation.
That's a word? I'm not. Neither of us are interested in the table our friends are.
oh, you're at Freaky Fred's table. Yeah. Yeah, he's very enthusiastic about his craft. We collab sometimes, but
I don't mind it, but I'm not personally interested, and one of our party members was uncomfortably interested.
I would like to talk about anyone other than Freaky Fred.
Oh, well, okay.
We have a bit of a shopping list.
Oh, yeah, just tell me the parts you need and I will write up a thing.
Kinda tells them the parts they
yeah, they like gather up all the parts and they peek around you. Did I see that you were with Rose?
Yeah.
That means that you're probably shopping for our scientist friend then. I'll put it on his tab.
Double order.
Oh, don't worry. I always double his orders. And
Double the double.
and
Actually,
she
if it's going on his tab, can
In fact, double
Donna's
it
gonna
and give it to
look
the next
around and see
person.
if there's anything they want.
Oh, yes, do please. We can we have all sorts of cybernetics in stock. We have the parts, we have the circuitry, we have just full-on custom items. I make limbs, anything you need.
I assume you don't have an actual shop set up in Foundry
No, yeah, no, that mod's broken.
Yeah. If I took a look through the upgrades in GeneHack,
Yeah, no, you could you could make a purchase.
I will make a purchase. I will not hold up the party while I browse my purchase. We will.
What is the most
Automate a
expensive thing that you can sell us without it appearing on a bill?
I mean, it would be on a bill, and it would be sent to Rose will deliver it, or she smiles. I'll have a pixie deliver his bill.
Even better. You know what? What's the most expensive thing you can sell us, period?
She looks around at all of her items.
Do you
I
sell
think
motorcycles? I've been looking for one.
we do
I
have
want to join
parts.
Rose's gang.
Oh you want to join the biker gang? Don't let her hear you call it that, but it's totally what it is.
I might let her hear me.
I mean, she's really cute whenever she's angry.
We
See?
have been calling it a biker gang anyways already.
And honestly, I could use the jacket. I think I need to update my look.
Let's see. I have a smart engine in here. It's one of our newer models. It adds an AI companion to your bike. Helps keep track of your fuel levels. You can make calls. You can play anything over your comm link. Is that something you would be interested in? It's very expensive.
So, when you say AI companion, does it have like a voice?
Oh, you can program it to have a voice.
Ooh. That could be fun.
And it can take on like a little form on your HUD. You can make it like a little, it can be a little orb. It can be honestly anything you can imagine.
Perfect. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Excellent. And she grins like this. The shit-eating grin, slaps it, like picks it up, puts this giant engine on the table, and I'll make sure I send the bill promptly to Gadget with Pixie Post.
Oh wait,
Ca-
Gadget. I thought Rose was covering this.
No. No Gadget is covering these.
You know what? He was rude to Tort.
He was rude to Tort.
We'll just tell him that Rose bought it. He can't be mad at her.
Rose sneezes like across the courtyard.
Bless you, sweetie.
Um,
Kana, do you have a motorcycle?
Do you want a motorcycle?
do you want a motorcycle? And she's just like, this merchant just wants to fuck over Gadget as much as possible.
Kana,
What?
do you have a motorcycle?
I do not.
Do you want a motorcycle?
I have nowhere to keep a motorcycle.
Perfect! One motorcycle of your finest variety, and 2 more of those little AI bitches.
I
Certainly.
don't need an AI in mine.
You know, we can just get you the standard issue.
I'm not going to install mine either, sweetie. We're just buying these to piss off Gadget.
Oh, I'm
I
going to
would
use
like
mine.
a skill chip.
Wait, what if I put them all together and have 3 AI friends?
You can have my AI friend.
Cool.
No, I
Um,
have an AI
I'm
friend.
going to build a
already.
monstrosity.
I don't.
Oh, you already have an AI friend. You can probably just install them in yours.
She can probably connect to it.
Oh, what's your AI companion's friend name? Fuck, I can't talk. What's your AI companion's name?
Tomami?
Tomami. That's a pretty name. Did she name herself? Or they? I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume.
We came up with it together.
Oh, cute.
She is fine.
Excellent. You know, I'm old enough to remember whenever AI gained rights.
Discord ate that.
Discord.
You're old enough to remember the void.
Discord's really hungry tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, I'm old enough to remember whenever AI finally gained their rights, so...
Discord
Wow,
really
the
does
void
not
is
want you
rich.
to say whatever she does that.
Oh my god.
The
Hello?
void sounds like a rich tapestry. Thank you for sharing its history with us.
She said, I am old enough to remember whenever AI gained rights. Did that go through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So AI does in this world have like if they're like true intelligence, like sentient, they do have rights as individual citizens.
So I gotta ask, what all has been purchased on Gadget's card so far? That's
A
not
motorcycle,
hardware.
3 AIs.
Yep.
3 motorcycles with 3 AIs.
I thought it was just one motorcycle.
Oh.
No, it's 3 motorcycles.
Make it 4.
Oh.
Yeah, we need an extra in case we crash one.
Kana will probably crash one. They've never driven a motorcycle.
I assume that Ember's gonna set one on
Well,
fire
I guess
just because.
Tomomi can.
Which is fine. I mean, even if we don't have enough for everyone to have one, people can ride on the back.
Just saying, Matt has had a motorcycle accident in the past, so it doesn't hurt to have a spare.
Matt will be riding on the back.
She looks at everyone. So I'm assuming that you've met Gadget then.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Norman shows up like toting like silicone and stuff for like art supplies. Like, man, I'm gonna make
He's
so much
not-
dice with this.
Do you know anyone that sells like really thick helmets?
Question: Would Matt have been down here at any time before, or is this like his first time, you think?
Rose probably took you down here like once or twice.
Okay.
I-
Matt's gonna kind of like walk around and kind of look at the other shops and see if he sees anybody he recognizes. Matter coming.
It's
Or,
about
like,
this
hey-
time, Matt,
Mm.
that you hear a voice.
A voice.
Matthew? My dear boy, is that you?
Oh dear.
Maderick turns to see who's addressing him.
Make a memory check.
Would that be a wisdom?
There
It'd
should be.
history.
Yeah, it would be history.
History. Okay, hang on. let me
Will they
get
have
that
advantage on this one?
I believe it would be an advantage considering who it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a history check.
Yes, you have
Yes.
advantage.
Okay. Ooh, I have advantage, so let me grab my other die. My other Matt die.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to find.
Holy
Yeah,
piss!
soul is- Ooh. That sounds like a nat 20.
It sounds like 2 nat 20s.
I just rolled double nat 20s.
Yep.
You recognize
you
the
remember
person so
everything.
well.
Look,
You remember this lady's social.
Oh,
Remember
not
that
a
soul
lady.
remembers the Alamo
Oh.
now.
All I'm saying is Soul saves the holy piss for something very special.
Where did
Okay, you remember this dude's
I?
social security number.
Where did I
Well,
put
think
him?
just remember- I think you just solved like an ancient like mystery
Oh
of
my God.
existence.
You looked at him and went, "Oh my gosh,
You just glimpsed.
you
the
need to go
face
see a
of God.
doctor."
You glimpsed
Soul
the face
remembered
of God for a
somebody
second.
enough that they remembered themselves.
I just saw this man's soul.
You just saw the
Oh,
ending
man.
of the campaign, and now you forgot it already.
I just saw everybody's
moment.
history.
I
You
am
see how everyone's gonna
trying.
die.
Soul saw God, but like in the Lego movie way.
You just see your character just for a split second sees the real Lilith. Like
Sitting at my
They're
computer
rude.
surrounded by Coke cans. Yeah.
yeah. You're just like, who the fuck was that?
I've seen God, and they're addicted to caffeine.
I get where Gadget comes from now.
God, where is he? I had a model. He's very unsettling.
Oh, wonderful.
But I can't find him.
I completely forgot what we were doing.
Shopping.
Right. The people. The person.
Hold one moment. Matt, you feel fear.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You feel an overwhelming sense of fear at just hearing this man's voice. You see in your mind flashes cold. It's cold. Everything's cold. White, cold, sterile. It hurts. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. And you just hear this man's voice. Now, my dear sweet boy, the more you struggle, the more it'll hurt.
Maddox's eyes go wide, and he tries to back up, but he cannot move.
And I had to import him because apparently I haven't rigged his face yet.
At first I thought
yep.
it must be Marisha, but it's
No.
him. Well, ew.
His mouth and stuff doesn't move right now. But this is the man that everyone sees behind, standing in front of Matthew.
My word, it's Draculaura's dad.
Oh man, he's cute.
Matt, he looks different than the last time you saw him. You don't remember him being this way. Then again, you hardly remember his face. You don't remember the pointed ears. You don't remember the red eyes. You remember a human. You remember a human man. This is not a human man. This is a vampire. Obviously a vampire. Of course, with everything going through your mind right now, make... What is the equivalent of a composure check? I'm thinking of Vampire the Masquerade.
It'd be more of a willpower thing, so it'd be wisdom.
Wisdom. Like a saving
Kinda-
throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom save.
You're trying to keep yourself with your wits.
Okay. Wisdom. Let me see. So, I got one thing. Yay. Just one die, right?
Yes.
I don't. Okay.
Actually, I would say it'd be a disadvantage because
Okay.
there's significant trauma behind this guy.
Okay. Let me see. That would be a 6. Well, hold on. It would be the lowest roll. So technically it'd be an 8. Yeah. 8.
You were unable to speak and you were unable to move.
Did we notice?
Everyone make a perception check to see if you notice how terrified well, to see if you like you guys were talking to the cybernetics lady anyway, so like to see if you even notice that Matt is. So that's a no.
No.
I ain't noticed.
A no. A no.
Oh god.
I didn't add perception to that because I can't get to my character sheet. I don't have an icon on screen right now.
Eden
okay.
forgot that Matt existed.
So
I saw the ending. Eden saw nothing.
If someone can tell me how to get to my character sheet, I can make an actual roll.
What Fuji?
Hit the button next to chat.
Gadget's got those
Guide
watches on everyone but Ember, right?
recording.
Yes.
So would he see the vitals on Matt going through the roof right now?
Yes, he would definitely see on his screen that if he's monitoring it, that Matt's heartbeat is through the roof. Like he is at elevated stress levels.
Gadget's immediately messaging Rose to check on Matt. His vitals are showing signs of danger, possibly a fight.
He's having a cardiac event.
The man approaches you, Matthew, before Rose notices, and puts his hands on your shoulder. It's been years, my dear boy, my sweet boy. I haven't seen you in so long.
He tries to speak, but he is literally like shaking this guy's touch.
What's the matter? Are you not excited to see your father? What does he say?
Of course, I'm always happy to see you.
You're overcome with joy and you can hardly speak. I understand. Oh, there's so much catching up that we have to do together. Like, tell me, how has the last 100 years been? And Rose, she gets the message from Gadget and immediately, like, locks on to, Matt and rushes over. Hey, Matt, who are you talking to? Oh, you must be one of my son's friends. Hello, Marcus McCain. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Matt's father, adopted father.
Yeah.
But father nonetheless.
Right. Yeah. Rose, this is my dad. It's been a. You notice that his accent keeps coming and going a lot right now, and his eyes keep shifting red. I never got a chance to tell you about my father. It's been a long time.
Maderick? And she just, like, looks between the two of them, and, like, she looks like she's about to say something before screams start. Back near the entrance where everyone entered this Undercity, a group of people start scattering. And as they scatter, they are tackled to the ground. You see through all of this chaos, Templars have found the Undercity. And they flood the marketplace. This once serene, tranquil scene of everyday normal life is being disrupted. And these men in red uniforms are pointing their guns at everyone, casting spells, like stun spells on people, hold person. Anyone who attempts to flee is taken care of. And throughout all of this chaos, Marcus simply straightens his suit and he raises his hands. Oh, it seems like our reunion is coming to an abrupt end. Party poopers.
I'm no longer attracted to this guy. I don't like him.
Maderick looks toward the group, looks toward all the Templars coming in, and his eyes snap back to Marcus.
Templars quickly surround your whole group. And Rose looks at everyone and just puts her hands up. Gentlemen, what a coincidence meeting you here, she says. And one of them immediately, roughly, forces her to the ground and, handcuffs her. And she's like, wow, okay, neat. We're getting the royal treatment today.
Maderick's head starts jerking, and he summons a blood dagger and goes to attack him.
Rose looks up. Don't. And everyone has their guns readied on you. There will be time for fighting later, but right now we are outmatched and outgunned. Everyone, it's better to live to fight another day than it is to not live at all.
Kana is already, kneeling on the ground, hands up on head. They know this. You don't fight this. That will get you killed.
Eden is kind of frozen and staring at the nearest gun that's pointed at her, and looking around, calculating the chances that there's any way to fight out of this before going to the ground as well, very slowly with their hands up.
Norman is having Vietnam flashbacks to something while dropping his shit on the ground with his arms up.
Rose is gritting her teeth and just allowing them to shackle her. And if you look, Marcus is also being handcuffed and shackled, and he's smiling. He's just like, oh, gentlemen, what a lovely day for it today, isn't it? And they're like, shut the fuck up, vampire scum. He's like, oh, we're going with the insults. What are you going to call me, a leech? A bat? I do prefer bats. They're interesting creatures, aren't they? And one of them hits him with the butt of his gun, and he just starts laughing. Matt, everyone, you are being handcuffed and escorted out of the premises. Whenever you guys get up to the bar,
the moment that they start touching Matt, he starts flipping out. He starts fighting back and goes to bite, goes to scratch, anything. He is not going down easy.
Ember's going to use that moment of violence to also use her fadeaway feature and disappear.
Matt, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let me see.
Ember, let's see. What would it be to roll against an anti-magic shackle?
I think she's casting it before she's cuffed, but I will roll against it.
11 for me.
One of the guards hits you in the back of the head with the butt of their gun, and you are knocked unconscious.
Wait, does that mean my glamour comes off?
As soon as the anti-magic cuffs are slapped on you, yes. These are Templars. These are Templars. They deal with they specifically target people who are of magic.
Well, okay, in the fadeaway aspect, it's not really a spell, so it's not really magic. It's more of a separate thing. It's a feature, not yeah.
Yeah, it's a perk of being me.
It's
So it wouldn't really be affected the same way.
You're telling me
Ember.
that a
I mean,
powerful thing wouldn't
it's ghost
take off the
magic.
glamour?
Okay,
It may operate on a totally different.
1 second. Everyone's talking at the same time. Eden, go first.
Oh, I was just joking. Well, not totally joking, but I mean, you could argue that like something like that is a ghost power. It may operate on a different plane, but you know, your world.
Yeah, you fade into a different plane. Basically, whenever you use this ability, you are in the astral plane, I believe. So you are in a plane, ethereal plane, and it's like an overlay over this plane. So you are seeing everything, and but they can't touch you and they can't see you.
Nope, I see everything how we see it when we load it in. Everything is grayscale to me.
Yeah. So they're like scrambling, trying to like find out where you went. But eventually their leader calls to everyone, like, forget it. Forget her. Like, whoever she is, we'll get her later. What matters is that we have the leader of the resistance, don't we? And he like sort of like picks up Rose's face like in his hands and like squishes her cheeks.
Can I like, because these watches are broadcasting back to Gadget, can I have Tomomi like send a message back, like hop on that?
There's a message feature.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah. Presumably, I don't have the ability to type right now, being handcuffed and all.
Yeah,
but
obviously.
I will
Tomomi
mentally connect to it and message back.
Yeah, Tomomi can connect to it wirelessly and send a message through thought, since she's wired directly into your consciousness. So
Get Kana through Tomomi messaging. The entire city just got busted by Templars. Currently being arrested. Thumbs up emoji.
thumbs up emoji. Yeah, you get that whole message gadget pop up on your computer at home. Meanwhile, everyone is being carted off to outside of the bar. Once you're upstairs in the bar, you guys see Thorn being handcuffed and like bent over the bar himself. And he just looks bored, like another day. You guys are all loaded up into a car. And Gadget, do you do anything with this information?
The moment that message comes through, he immediately phones Matt's boss.
Yeah, Regina picks up. Hey, Gadget.
Okay, hi. Matt just got busted in the black market.
A very deep sigh. He got
Everyone
what?
did. Everyone. The Templars raided the black market. We're gonna need Solomon for this one.
I have him on speed dial. I'm assuming they'll be taken to the precinct there in Carlian.
That would be the best option for them.
Fuck.
Do you need me there, or do you want me to wait?
Kana sends a PS. Don't know where Ember went, but I guess she got out of it? Question mark.
I'm on my way. Bale! Yeah, what's up? You'll never guess who just got arrested again? Let me guess. Your husband. Yep.
Please don't hold this one against him. He was with Rose.
Of course he was with Rose. I'll be there. I'll bring Solomon. We'll be there as soon as possible. If you can stall.
Okay, I'll do that. And 38C then. He shuts down the communication, gets up, grabs a few things, and leaves his lab.
Oh, right. Let's see. Where did I put it? There it is. Lighting, token visibility.
I can see! I can see this one!
It's a miracle! She believes! She believes!
You guys are
Or
carted off.
in prison.
You guys are carted off to the Templar prison, well, jail in Carlian, and they shove you guys all in a lift downstairs and they put you in cells. Let's see. Let me They crowd you guys in cells. They don't like give you like the amount of beds or anything like that. They just they put you in there like all crowded together. Let's see. Did I get everyone? Matt, Rose, Norman needs to go in there. So you guys are in there with an unconscious Matt, who is being fretted over by Marcus, his quote adoptive father. And Rose is pacing back and forth and just like fucking, you guys wait until what? And one of the Templars is up at the glass. Until what? Until you go to court and are processed for crimes. All of your numerous crimes. Like, let's see. Looking at your record, breaking into numerous Templar facilities and pilfering goods. Oh, it looks like Mommy swept all of that under the rug for you, didn't she? And Rose just slams her fists on the bars. Touched a nerve, did we? You're not getting out of here. None of you are getting out of here. You're going to go straight to prison for everything that you've done. And Marcus speaks up.
Kind of raises a hand.
Oh, yes, go ahead, dear. Go ahead and speak.
What did I do?
Guilty by association.
That's not a thing.
You were in the underground city, an unsanctioned area.
How are we supposed to know that?
He just gives you like a deadpan stare.
Also, I don't have a record anywhere. You'll have to make a record for me where I exist because legally I am dead already.
We'll have Ephraim take care of that. And he goes back
Good
to
luck
his
with that red
desk.
tape, it'll take you hours. I feel bad for the bureaucrats that are going to have to deal with that one.
So, why did we surrender?
We'll get out soon. And
I'm not sure what happened. I think they just showed up and then I ended up here.
No,
they raided a resistance base.
Right after.
Yeah, my
we
ears were
arrived.
ringing real loud. Not sure what that
Well,
was.
almost right after. It's very suspicious, but also they seem very confident we're not getting out of this.
Rose,
I just sent you a
Do they
question.
have any unprotected Wi-Fi?
1 second.
Where the hell is Ember?
Ember got out.
Oh, I thought they were torturing her separately.
No, Ember poofed.
Oh.
Are
Uh,
we sure it's
At least
Ember
one
on
of
the
us
other
got out.
plane?
Rose sits down on a bench and is like, listen, we'll get out. It's not the first time I've been arrested.
Okay,
This feels familiar.
may now be a good time, B.
You can cause a distraction whenever you want.
Beautiful. What is the name of this city?
Carlian.
From outside the prison, there is the large, chaotic sound of a guitar strum
Could it be?
in a series of chaotic notes that sound almost unearthly. And you hear a booming voice of Ember Ripley yell out, Templar Force of... I forgot the name.
Carlian.
Carlian.
Templar Force of Carlian! Tell me who you love! And she starts wailing on the guitar with fire shooting in all directions as Ember Ripley puts on a show for her favorite arm of the Templar Force.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
I don't like that door.
For reference, I am using the action of Unearthly Chorus, which gives me a 30-foot radius of penetrating sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away and moves in the direction of my choice. I'm using it to go directly through the walls into the prison.
The guard at the desk sighs heavily. And some other guards that were down there get up and rush to the elevator, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys have fun with that." And while you're having this little concert outside, you see a limo pull up.
Can I do one quick thing?
Yep, go ahead.
Since this big obvious distraction is going on, Gadget's gonna use his handy dandy tool to subtly get into the network
Okay.
and start erasing body cam footage of them being down there.
Excellent. The guy at the computer is just like playing solitaire and not really paying attention. He just like slaps his monitor a few times, like, come on, dude, like
Can
fucking screen started flickering.
I unlocked the door. Is that allowed to be canon?
No, not really.
I pressed the button.
I figured out the combination fair and square.
Yeah, I never set a actual combination for that. It would have to be a roll.
Okay. Can I roll for it?
You can roll for it right in front of a guard that's looking straight at the door. Yeah.
You said
You're
he's
not
playing
going to the
solitaire. He's playing solitaire.
Okay.
You did say he's playing solitaire. Unless that was a euphemism for doing something while looking at the wall.
He's playing solitaire. I mean, all of the doors are hooked up to a security system,
What role was
but probably engineering.
engineering?
But how big are the gaps in the bars?
It's more like a door with like a slotted window.
Ugh.
Is it like a mechanical lock or is
It's a mechanical lock.
okay?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that burps today.
Yeah, I've had a lot of soda.
It's just you two, though. No one else on Earth burped today.
Yeah.
We all got an email. Weird that you didn't get it.
It's in my spam!
Rose, like, sort of, looks up at you, Kana. Listen, I've tried to jailbreak out of here before. They see it on the computer as soon as you, like, even try to do anything.
Mm. Is there any unprotected Wi-Fi?
I mean, it has pretty high security, the Wi-Fi.
But is there a Templar base guest that we can use?
Wait. There has to be some sort of slot to put food in here.
Yeah.
How big is it?
Big enough for a tray.
Can I take off one of my arms?
Do you
shove
have...
it in?
Do you specifically have the trait of having a detachable hand?
That's a trait?
That's
Yeah.
like a thing that you can get, yeah.
I mean, it comes off anyway, but what's
You can't remote control it, no. Not
No, I can't.
unless you have that specific
But I
feature.
can throw it and upset them.
Can Tomomi
Just gonna throw an arm in the middle of the room?
Norman just starts screaming, "My arm! What is happening?"
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I mean, Tomomi probably could.
hack and control the arm?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to detach your hand and have Tomomi...
Fuck yeah. Here, take Lefty. Just in
Go,
case
go,
don't get
Gadget
attacked.
arm!
No, that's Norman. Gadget's not here yet.
Go, go,
I
Norman!
mean, I think
arm!
sometimes I can still hear his voice. Okay, so I take off my left arm up to my, like, you know, where the arm detaches at my elbow or whatever. And I hand you my arm, and it's like warm because it's just now powering down. So here's my arm. I don't know how this works. Here you go.
I'm just gonna see how far this goes.
Yeah.
If you can
Guard's
hack
fully
this bad
aware of
boy-
what's happening.
I guess, yeah. I'll have
the security
Tomomi-
password on my software is 6969.
I actually, very specifically, I have telepresence. I can control outside electronics remotely.
It's about this time
You
whenever
can make
you
me
start.
dance.
It's about this time whenever you wake up, Matt.
Who is Marcus still around me?
Oh, he's hovered right on. Like the first face you see whenever you open your eyes is Marcus smiling down at you.
Wait, he's in there with us? Ew.
Yeah, Marcus
Do
is
I
in
need
there with you.
to roll another
Oh,
d4? Because I was
you should have been
knocked out.
beating the crap out of him.
Man, I can't piss in front of this guy. That's weird.
I love how everybody was so distracted. Hack the door! Hack the door! Nobody realized. Creepy man standing over Maderick.
That's just prison.
Yeah, you roll
No
another
fair.
roll another D4 to see which personality you are.
Don't be the worst one. Don't be the worst one. Don't be the worst
Well, the
one.
worst one is
Actually,
the worst one
please
good
be
at
the
everything. The
worst
worst
one.
I'm just Maderick again. Okay.
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 Patrick.
But Maderick
I
starts
wanted
opening
to
his
see
eyes.
him beat the shit out of this guy.
Norman like turns around with his one arm and he's just like, "Hey, if you're gonna bother Matt, can you help or something? You just gonna stand there? What rent are you paying to bother Matt?"
Oh, it's not going to take very long for them to let me out of here anyway.
Oh, good for you. Or over here, I'm taking off my arm. What have you done?
What is this?
What
thing
do
in
you
the middle?
expect me to do, dear boy?
I don't know, something. Boy, I'm
Soon-
like 30-something years old, man.
As he is like
And I'm much
talking,
older.
as he's talking to Norman, Maderick is like backed up, like back pressed against the wall, looking at him.
I just don't like the cut of your jib, man. It's just weird. Get this freaky shit over there while we're trying to get out.
I'm perfectly fine over here minding my business.
You are not minding your business. You're bothering Matt.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Look, you're giving him a
Mhm.
panic attack.
Is that true, my dear boy? Am I giving you a panic attack?
Matt, come over here. You don't gotta talk to him.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This guy looks like a loser.
No, Norman.
Just come here. Come here. Don't talk to this guy. He's weird. I don't like him.
Norman.
What?
Please. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Everything's
Yeah.
You don't look fine.
I'm fine. Norman. Please. Just
Do I just pretend he's not here?
please just sit down. Everybody calm. We're fine. Everyone's
Okay,
fine.
Norman sits down, but he sits down like close to you because he doesn't want you to be next to that guy alone.
Everyone's
It's about this time whenever you guys hear a ringing noise and then the guard outside. Yeah, what's up? Seriously?
How the heck is he hearing that over the stage show?
Sounds
I'm sorry,
ironic.
you're gonna have to speak up a little bit. There's somebody outside causing like a huge ruckus. Yeah, okay, you want that? Oh, that guy? I don't know, man. He gives me the fucking creeps. Yeah, whatever the boss says, whatever the boss says. And he gets up and he comes over to your door. He sees. Are you guys like shoving the arm through the slot around about this
While,
time?
while they were having the argument, Kana can I move my guy? Can I move? Kana is in the room, but Kana has controlled the arm and it's currently under the seat. As this guy.
Oh, the arm is over there, but you moved Kana's token over there to represent the arm?
Yeah. Kana's
Okay.
token is the arm, yes.
Okay.
Kana is still sitting in the bed.
And he looks through the slot. Marcus? And Marcus perks up. Yes! Whatever. You're free. You're clear to go. Oh, can I take... No, you can't take any of the prisoners with you for your freaky deaky experiments. Get the fuck out of my cell block. And he frowns. Well, it seems like we'll be meeting again, my dear boy. I'll make sure that they don't do any harm to you, of course.
Is there any large button on this console?
Thank you.
It's just a computer. There isn't like a huge button or anything. There's just like, you can see the man's game of solitaire is paused. If you go to the desktop, there's like different terminals and stuff that you can access.
One of the tabs
Anything
has
that
cookie
looks
clicker.
like it would give me. I suppose he would have, because it's a mechanical. He would just have the key on him. I'm going to hide under the chair.
Everything, all of the doors and everything are controlled by the computer. There are no physical keys. It is a mechanical lock that is being controlled by the computer system.
Man, this would be a
Can
terrible place for a power outage.
Can I attempt to find, because this computer is presumably connected to their internet? Can I attempt to connect to their internet through this computer?
It would have to be a very high roll.
Damn. It doesn't just have an Ethernet port?
No, there's no Ethernet. I don't think Ethernet is a thing.
Oh, damn. Well, I
have
could
Ethernet. It's magical.
Can you repeat that?
I said, well, I can try.
Yeah, you can try.
I may as well try.
You can most certainly try.
If we could power outage this place.
I assume it would be computer use.
Yes. Marcus gets up and goes to the door and gives everyone a smile while you're making that roll. Well, lovely meeting all of my son's new friends.
All of your sons.
New friends. What'd you get?
You did not just get a nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
Suddenly, the hand puts on a Templar uniform and it's completely inconspicuous.
Hold on, I'll take a picture.
No, it's all right. I believe you.
But I think the nat 20s are kind of cute to look at.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can post
nat
it.
20s. The nat 20 Hall of
You get
Fame.
to see how much of a mess my desk drawer is that I'm rolling in.
What if we have a channel that's like nat 20 Hall of Fame?
That would
I'd
be
love that.
You just put what the roll is underneath each time.
Yeah.
I can make that. I can make that later.
Legendary
Like
rolls.
the total, if it's an
Just-
impressive 4 or
Literally
5
just make one just called legendary rolls, to where it's nat 20s or nat 1s.
I can make that later. Yeah.
The Hall of Shame. The dice shaming channel.
Shout out to Leo's embroidery scissors that I'm using as a divider between my hoard of dice and my rolling space.
What are you wanting to do?
Spears.
I like the beauty blenders personally.
Yeah, the beauty blenders that are
Ooh, the bin 9
distorted.
makeup really makes it.
Yeah, I was.
What are you
yeah.
cosplaying?
I was using their alcohol activated makeup so I could put latex over it for a drag show, and the latex wouldn't take the makeup off.
Oh.
Hey,
That's also why the blenders
Yeah,
are
what's up, Matt?
so horribly shameful. They are soaked in alcohol.
as you know, when Marcus was saying that about oh, don't worry, I'll be seeing you again.
Yeah.
Matter slowly. Naughty. Yeah, you always know how to take care of me. Every time.
Of course. After all, you've been under my care since you were just a little boy.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Such a shame leaving you again, but we are both grown men now, and we must tend to our own lives, but I'll find a way to get into contact with you later, don't worry.
I'll waiting.
He gives you before he steps away from the door for a moment. The guard is like really annoyed, like, dude, come on. And he's like, 1 moment, I must give my son a hug goodbye. And he gives you a hug.
Norman's like, oh no.
And pats you on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel a pinch.
Oh.
He immediately locks up.
I'll see you later, my son. And he pulls away and he goes to the door. What are you doing with that nat 20?
I want to get into their network. I want their admin action.
Okay, you have it. What do you want to do with it?
Password was password.
Meanwhile, Ember's just still
I'm gonna
shredding it.
first of all wait until this guy is not sitting in front of the door. After I get what I want out of the computer, the arm is going to hide under the desk.
The guard walks the man over to the elevator. Ember, outside, you see Regina getting out of the limo, and she gives you like a look up and down before walking into the Templar station with with 2 men following behind her.
Ember is in her element right now. She is completely unfazed.
Question?
Mm.
Where's Ephraim at?
Ephraim will probably be in the main lobby about to meet her.
In
You
the main
see
lobby, what?
in the main lobby upstairs.
Okay.
Whenever she enters the Templar building, Ephraim, you will notice that she is being followed by your arch nemesis, Solomon.
Ephraim goes from this panicked, unstable mess immediately to a stood up straight, reserved, and stone faced Templar.
Ephraim, Regina says.
To what do I owe the displeasure of you being here?
Oh, the displeasure, but I assure you it is all your pleasure.
He's currently messaging downstairs, like, make sure if we have a person named Matt in the dungeon, make sure he is completely safe and unharmed in any way.
The dude, like, looks at his comm link. You guys see him,
Like, in all caps.
you guys see the guy outside the door just, like, frown as he looks at his thing, and he's like, he calls you Ephraim.
Excuse me a moment. Picks up the phone. Hello?
So the Matt dude is, like, freaking out or whatever.
Then make sure that he is very comfortable, as asked.
All right, whatever. I'm escorting a guy to the elevators now. He's free to go. Turns out he's a dude with the science division or whatever. I have no idea what he was doing down there.
All right, give me a brief file on on him later.
Yeah, it's like Marcus McCain or whatever.
Like, Ephraim, like, visibly flinches.
What's the matter, Ephraim? Everything okay?
Perfectly fine. I have... Just making sure that our mutual benefactor is feeling well. You all know how quickly things can get hid under paperwork.
Marcus steps into the elevator and is on his way up. And you, Ephraim, hear the elevator ding, and Marcus steps out and smiles wide at you.
Ephraim is doing his best not to glare death at this man.
Ephraim, they have you working this case.
Marcus?
Tell me, how are the wife and kids?
Is your business here concluded, and do you wish to have an escort back to your original site?
I do believe that my business here is concluded. And then he looks over at Regina, and he smiles wider. It seems like you have company. It won't, I won't keep you from them for very long. And as he walks past Regina, he bumps shoulders with her. And she sort of winces a little bit. Watch where you're fucking going. My apologies, dear. In my old age, I just am too left feet, you know.
He wanders a lot.
And she's like rubbing her shoulder. You didn't have to
Now
hit that
wander out of
hard. He smiles, of course, and he waves at you lazily as he walks out the door. Who was that fucking freak show?
I don't think I could sum him up better than you'd have.
Anyway, you know who I'm here for.
I will personally go and collect him.
And the friends he was with. I'm paying their bail.
Let me go and check their bail. I'll come back with a number. He gets into the elevator and goes down.
Regina is like sitting there like rubbing her shoulder. And Bale, the other guy that she's with, an incubus with amber eyes and black hair. It's like, Gina, you okay? Yeah, it's just whenever that dude bumped my arm, it felt like a pinch, and it's, I don't know, it's irritated now. Downstairs.
Ephraim comes out of the elevator and immediately grabs the nearest guard.
That would be the guard that was standing in front of the elevator. What?
By the collar of his shirt and slams him into the wall next to the elevator.
Oh, dude.
Next time I ask you a question, you will follow the order.
He's fucking comfortable or whatever, dude. Like, what do you want?
Solomon is here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, go get me the files on everything you found there ASAP. I need to know if we can keep any of them here.
He rushes over to the computer. That's weird. I thought Solitaire was on the screen last time I checked.
Solitaire?
No, I wasn't playing Solitaire on the job. I was
about this later.
I was documenting the prisoners.
What have you documented then?
I don't know. A really good straight flush.
By the end of the day, you still work here. I will lose all confidence in myself.
He like pulls up the documents. Shit, it looks like no one had their fucking body cams on.
Bastards turn them off?
Apparently, that's... I don't think I have to tell you this, but, that's a real big, legal issue that we're going to have.
He just puts his head against the wall and just shouts along before leaning back. Okay. Open the door. I will escort them myself.
He opens the door to, you guys' cell.
Norman, are you
Discord ate that.
Maderick? Are you still sitting by Maderick?
Norman.
Oh, yes. I'm sitting by
Okay.
you. I haven't updated the thing.
The moment that the door opens, Maderick like jumps and he is in the tiniest corner that he can possibly be in. And he kind of has that look of like a scared dog in a vet's office.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ephraim. I am here to escort you all out.
Norman sort of just like scoots
Ephraim
over in front of him a
standing?
little. Oh,
In
sorry.
front of the door.
So like
No.
here.
Yeah.
Kana is going to move the arm, so it's just kind of like there. So not because this guy's
He's
looking.
got a computer screen between him and the arm.
Yeah.
Now, he stops, looks at Norman, and slowly turns back to the guard. Where's this man's arm?
That's really
Kana
rude.
raises
Where my arm
Kana-
is.
Kana's like, he thought it would be a great idea to throw it across the room through the food tray slots, but
Yeah, it was
so
a
kind of
it was
just
a moment
like,
of rage.
kind of just points. It's just kind of
He just
Slid
looks
over
at the
there.
arm and looks back at the guard. And you didn't return his arm to him?
Dude,
Let me
I
guess.
didn't fucking see the.
Solitaire?
I didn't. It wasn't solid.
Hmm.
You just
This
gotta let
guy
a
is
guy
missing
walk
an
around.
excellent opportunity to blame the distraction outside for all his work problems.
There's a concert outside?
And you're in the dungeon.
You could hear it in the dungeon. That was the effect.
Yeah, he shrugs.
This guy is about to get
The level of
demoted.
competency in the Templars nowadays has dropped drastically.
I'm a fucking
turns
squire,
to the-
dude. What do you...
Silence! I'm not speaking to you right now.
Mm.
We'll deal with you after this. He turns to the rest of you. I apologize for the inconvenience. He walks over and picks up the arm and walks back and hands it off to you, Norman.
Thank you, sir. Finally, someone treating me with some humanity.
It is unfortunately in low regard among the squires of the Temple Order. Something I plan on remedying in the future.
Thank you, sir. I'll leave you a wonderful review.
There is no need for a review. After all, given what little evidence we have of the Templars in this region picking all of you up, I imagine it wasn't even a sanctioned raid.
Oh, sweetheart, you won't find evidence of me being alive.
Fucking
You may
say
want
that.
to get that
Don't
worked
say what.
on immediately. For if you're not in the system, that tends to mean you're easier to make disappear by those of unscrupulous natures.
Rose
He's
Or
a
does
just...
it
really
make
chill
me-
cop with people he just arrested.
Or does it mean
He's a lawyer.
I'm awesome?
He's not a
and
cop, he's a
invisible?
lawyer.
Oh, okay. I lost track of who was talking.
He
Who am
turns
I?
and
I'm nobody.
he looks over at Matt. And you, sir, are you alright?
He looks freaked out. He is backed into a corner and he can see him visibly shaking.
Hey,
Oh yeah, the skelly guy here was here earlier. I didn't like him.
Maderick.
They put him in.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, DM?
That was Rose speaking. Rose, like, comes up to you. Hey, Maderick, it's okay.
He
He's
jumped
gone
a bit
now.
when she got closer.
Hey, I'm not gonna hurt you. It's me. I'm your friend. Rose.
No friends. I don't have friends. I don't have
Maderick,
friends. I don't have friends.
Regina is upstairs.
His eyes snapped to him. What?
Regina is upstairs.
She was here.
She is fine. She has Solomon and Bale with her.
The man that was here, where'd he go?
He left. I made sure he left quickly.
Did he talk to her?
Nothing but a brief hello.
Did he touch her?
She's fine.
Did he touch her?
No.
Are you sure?
I was standing in front of them. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you need anything?
No. He's fine. He looks after your best interests and he helps. That's what he's meant to do. And he starts violently shaking all of a sudden.
Hey, Maderick, look at me. It's okay. He can't hurt you. We're not going to let him near you again.
He doesn't. He doesn't hurt. He looks for your best interest. He proves he makes better. He helps. He helps. He helps.
He doesn't look like he helped you very much.
Does he need a sedative?
No.
I,
Does he have anxiety medication?
No
doesn't-
pills. Nope.
He doesn't
No
like
pills.
medicine.
No pills whatsoever. None here.
He doesn't
Got it.
like that.
His
Hey.
hair starts to go white, and you see him glare at him. No pills.
There are no pills.
Okay,
Hey.
maybe we should get out of here.
Yep, we're
Watch
out.
me.
We're leaving.
Pressure.
Okay? We're leaving. Look at me. We're leaving.
Leaving.
Yes, we're leaving. Everything's okay. It's okay.
Stay together.
Yes.
Don't stray too far.
we can
Regina's
all
upstairs.
hold
Let's take you
hands.
to her.
Yeah, let's go get you to Regina, okay?
Guinea.
Yeah.
Ephraim walks immediately over to the squire again. I need you to get me a camera of everything that happened in that cell, and I want it in my comlink now.
You'll see me
Um,
rip him off.
He like frantically is like trying to look up the video of anything that happened in that cell.
Ephraim steps up
Norman-
next to the
sorry.
elevator and opens it up just to make sure everyone knows that they can leave.
Kana is gonna like reach out a hand if Matt or whoever wants to take.
He looks at it slowly, and then he very, very shakingly, but he reaches, takes Kana's hand. But Kana can feel he is shivering.
Kana gently holds Matt's hand in one hand and takes the other and rests it on top and just slowly rubs circles into the back of Matt's hand. Go see Regina.
This whole
Guinea.
time, Norman's been sort of hovering around him, but not like too close because he wants to give him some space. But like, Norman reveals a fanny pack, and it unzips, and he goes, "Do you want like a snack?"
I might vomit.
You vomit
Mm-hmm.
like right now?
No, he said he might vomit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, what about like crackers? I have cheese and crackers.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah,
I think he needs
let's
some like
let's
blood
leave.
sugar or something.
I think more than anything, he needs to get out of a fucking Templar vase.
Okay, I zip it up. I'm like, okay, for later. The offer still stands though. I also have band-aids.
She takes his other hand.
Thank you. Mm. Mm. He jerkingly walks with them, but Rose is seen, like his eyes look like they suddenly just go distant. He has this blank look on his face. He's still very much afraid, but he is just like, seems like he's gone.
Heavily dissociated.
Yes.
Yeah, he's disassociating like fuck right now. She like takes his hand and like his other hand and like with Kana like leads him to the elevator.
Mhm.
And do you guys go up?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Ephraim,
it's
do you,
close.
Get out of
Ephraim,
here.
I
Ephraim,
don't
do
know
you
where-
go with him?
Ephraim goes up with them, watching a video to himself with no sound.
Yeah, it's everything that happened in the cell. He
All that
sees.
In the cell is Norman threw his arm under those.
Yeah,
Kana was doing it all mentally.
Yeah.
Sitting in the bed.
Yeah, no, that's not the part he was focusing on.
Wait, so to a
just
onlooker, it
wanted to
appears like
clarify.
I'm good at moving my
You were
arm.
not busted by the.
No, they didn't even know you could move your arm.
You just threw your arm.
They
to
just
them.
the only video he's got
Okay.
inside the cell. You throwing your arm out the door.
Oh, okay.
So what they think happened is you took off your and then you threw it across the room. You just slid it along the floor across.
And the squire playing solitaire didn't notice it.
Nope.
Man, they should have made a really loud noise too.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a freaking concert outside.
Like
so.
there's a concert outside, they can't hear the lead pipe noise.
That 100 feet went specifically in y'all's direction.
It was Norman in the basement with the pipe.
Norman in the basement with the pipe at the prison rock concert.
You guys get up to the lobby, and Regina, like, as soon as you guys, like, dismount the elevator, is, like, pushes past everyone to get to Matt.
At first, Matt looks very freaked out, but as soon as he, in his disassociation, recognizes Regina's perfume, he immediately wraps her, holding her very tightly, with his face hidden to the crook of her neck.
Hey, baby, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on?
Ephraim walks past Regina, goes straight to Solomon, and is having a conversation in the background.
Was good. Good. Was good. Was good.
She looks up at the others. What happened? Why is he
Okay,
like
yeah.
this? His what?
His dad. Apparently. He was
Yeah, I
really
don't like the
creepy.
looks of that guy.
He's been kind of stuck like this for a while. We're trying to snap him out of it, but
I've only ever seen him like this whenever. Come with me. And she, like, picks Matt up and, like, holds him close and, like, carries him.
Wow, she's so strong.
I love that that's Norman's response anytime a female presenting person lifts anyone.
I mean, if a guy
So far,
picks
they're
me
the
up,
only
I'd be
people
like,
that have
wow.
lifted things.
Yeah, if a guy picks me up, I'll be like, wow, you're so strong.
It's just weird that it's happened twice, is all I'm saying.
Well, it's weird that that's the only people that lifted things so far.
Listen, he's really supportive of everyone that's heavy lifting.
Regina looks over at Solomon. Solomon, take care of everything here. I'll have a driver come around to pick you up. I'm taking him home. And Solomon is like, of course, Lady Regina, I'll take care of everything here.
Home.
You know, Miss Regina, I will do everything in my power to ensure that this never happens again.
You'd better. And she takes him to the car and, like, waits for everyone. And she, like, leaves the door open. She's like, everyone, I'll take you all home.
Maybe don't call it home.
I'll take you to... Yeah, I mean, you can come to my house. You can go back to the Damon Manor. I don't care.
My RV, I think it's still over at the club.
Then we'll go pick that up.
Okay, but tell them when they get in there, whoever goes in there, can they feed the cats, please? They're gonna be hungry.
The cats have been eating the pancakes.
They're gonna be so mad.
She
Locked up for like a couple hours.
she
I'm
waits
worried
for
about-
everyone to get in.
We can't all get in. But
Eden's going.
Regina is gonna send a message to Gadget, like, I'll meet you back at the manor. I have them. I'm bringing them home.
Gad's just gonna respond back with, good, en route, it's gonna take me about an hour to get there.
Uh, to the Templar base?
No, Damon Manor.
Ah. Regina
Can
holds Matt. Go ahead. What do you
Oh.
want?
Can I give Regina a packet of like Skittles to hand to him when he wakes up?
I think he's awake.
Yeah, he's awake. He's just very heavily.
When he's
He's
no
just
longer nauseated.
catatonic.
Thank you. And she just like sets it aside. And she's like holding him close to her. I've only ever seen him like this a handful of times. It's whenever he tries to recall anything about his past.
What do we do when we see that guy again?
What did he look like?
Like
A freak.
like a stereotypical vampire, and he didn't smell very good. And he talked like an asshole.
He must have been the guy that brushed past me upstairs.
I didn't like him one bit. Do we have like an emergency thing for when we see him again? Like, do we call what do we call 911?
If I see him, I'm going to fucking kill him.
Like, do we just grab Matt and hit the deck if we see him? Like, do we run?
Probably. I don't know how powerful he is. All I know is that. And she looks at Matt, and she puts a thing of silence up, like specifically around your head, Matt, so that you can't hear.
Earmuffs.
Yeah. And
He doesn't move.
she looks at them. Whenever I first met Matt, I noticed as a sorceress that he is covered in runes and spells and scars. He has been experimented on by someone. And I think that was who did it. And if I'd known whenever I saw the bastard, and you notice like the pack of Skittles that you had given her earlier starts to like sort of float in the air, and like any loose items that anyone has like floats in the air as she gets worked up.
He said that he would find Matt soon, so I think we will have the opportunity to confront him. I don't think we have to worry about that. I think we have to worry about how to confront him.
He isn't coming anywhere near him. And if you ever see this man again, you let me know immediately, and I will take care of it.
Got it.
Which one of us has your number?
She pushes a few buttons on her comm link, and like suddenly everyone's is dinging. And she just like added her contact to everyone.
Oh, nice.
If you ever see him again, make sure you get Matt out of there, and I am going to kill him for whatever it is he did to my husband.
You two are married?
Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that part out loud. And she dissipates the silence field. Little secret between us.
It's okay. I'm that's not my business.
And she just like holds Matt and like kisses his forehead. You okay, baby? Do you need a snack?
Alright, looks at her and he's like, his eyes like finally focus in on her when she speaks. He touched you?
What did he say?
He touched you?
I mean, he brushed past me and then he like bumped arms
Where?
right here, and she just like points to the arm, like her shoulder.
He immediately goes to check.
Yeah, you like push her like feathery, like pink boa or whatever out of the way, and you do see a little bit of redness.
He starts breathing heavy again.
What? Hey, it's okay. He just bumped. Hey, baby, it's okay. He just bumped my shoulder.
Oh, you're right. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. He did something.
Listen, hey. We'll get Gadget to look at it, okay?
It has to be soon. It has to be now.
Oh, we'll be at the manor.
Kana can look.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you can take him too.
Is the redness like a sore? Is it an injection?
It's like a tiny little pinprick.
Okay. Does it look like could I tell the difference between if it was an injection or if it was like a needle?
You can
Not really.
all you see is like a little area of redness. Like any wound that was made on her immediately healed because she has a insane healing factor.
Is there any way I could try to figure out what this guy is
And-
up to with like an investigation roll from everything I've seen?
Okay. I would like to. Hold on. I have a couple options. I have forensic scan. I could try and detect if there was anything injected. Or I could do consume evidence and just be like, anything that's not her DNA, just seek and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, like, as she looks at you, like, are you, like, trying to inject her with something? With, like, nanobots or something?
Yeah.
She looks at it and she's like, before you get me with that, can you tell me what it is?
Well, I have two options. Matt, how is this likely to be an injection?
Needle.
Needle. Taking, giving.
Give.
Give. Okay. I'm going to inject you with this. And anything that it traces through your bloodstream, from this injection point that is not your DNA, it is going to consume. So if you have anything in your system that is not part of your body normally, are we good?
Yeah, as long as it gives Matt some peace of mind, then I'm fine with it.
All right. And Kana will try to inject like pretty much exactly on the dot. With just says DNases and other digestive enzymes to target and destroy DNA evidence within a 36-meter area. So basically, it's going to look for anything that is not Regina's.
Tomomi alerts you immediately that there is a foreign entity in Regina's body.
These nanobots are specifically trained to destroy, so I can't recover it to analyze it.
They get to work, and Tomomi informs you that the foreign entity has been destroyed.
Well, good news, Matt. Well, bad news. There was a thing. Good news, it's gone.
What was it?
No clue.
So the bastard
Matt-
did stick me with something.
Matt, did he touch you too?
He starts nodding.
Where?
He's on my back.
Um,
I felt a sting.
can I look?
Yeah, go ahead.
He nods.
Kind of will like move Matt's shirt, looking for another injection site.
Oh yeah, there's a red spot on his back.
Mhm. Well, now that we know there's something I can find, I was concerned with Regina getting to it fast enough, but I think. Were you injected in the cell or before?
As he was leaving, he hugged me.
Now that I know there's something I can find.
So at this
Can you
point, Gadget starts calling Rose's phone.
Rose picks up. Hey,
Hey, what happened? Everything. What?
So Matt ran into this weird guy. Apparently he's his dad, or something.
Dad?
He apparently injected Regina and him with some kind of something. I don't know. Kana's taking care of it. We were arrested. We got out. Regina bailed us
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
They don't have any body cam evidence.
Okay, hang on, just fast forward a little bit. Can Kana recover anything from that? Because this has got mad scientist vibes going hard right now. And as a fellow scientist, that's nothing but bad news.
I'm currently attempting to.
You
Was
stick
Tomomi
Matt with it?
Was Tomomi able to detect if the foreign object was something that was injected and still, or was it traveling?
It was traveling, like it was part of her bloodstream. If you want, we can just say that Tomomi collected evidence on it before the destruction.
Okay. Otherwise, I would just stab Matt with a forensic scan. Either works.
Yeah, you can stab him with a forensic scan and then do the consume.
Yeah.
I
I will attach little scan bots to the bots that are targeting foreign bodies in Matt's bloodstream. So hopefully the scan can detect some things before the bots that they're riding destroy it.
You get information back from Tomomi that it is a bio-tracker. It is tracking both vital signs and location.
Some kind of poison.
Tracker.
Track.
Good news is they're both gone.
That's also bad news. He knows they're gone now.
Dang it. If only I had known they were trackers, then you could just put them on me, and then if they find me, they'll be like, who the hell is
It's
this
part
guy?
of the bloodstream.
It's
Aw.
Tracking location and vitals, it would have known If
Vitals.
we
You're like,
try
who the
to
fuck-
move it to somewhere
Crap,
else.
that's some high-end stuff.
Wait, Regina like looks up. How would he have known that I was connected to Matt? We aren't even public about our marriage.
I don't know. I didn't like the look of that guy. It feels like he knows too much in like a weird way. The vibes are rancid.
Mad scientist.
How into the network did Kana get?
You had in that precinct admin level access.
Am I able to connect to that server still?
Did you download any data while you were in there?
I
I
was
don't know if
trying
Norman's
to leave a
arm-
backdoor to get. Norman's arm was able to press keystrokes on the computer. I was just using the computer with one hand.
You guys, I'm so sorry. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I have to pee really bad.
Okay.
Be right back. I'll be able to hear you. Not to be creepy or whatever, but
Wait, can we hear you pee then?
no, you can't hear my.
Is that a question or a request?
Is that
That
a
is
question
not
or
a
a
request.
request?
I was asking the
Did you? I mean,
save you the embarrassment of not muting your mic and then
No, it's
realizing
gonna
No,
fried
no.
chicken in here soon.
No,
That's
I have
what's gonna happen.
No, I don't. I don't have my headset mic hooked up to anything. It would be my desktop mic. I'll mute it. I'm gonna go piss. You guys
I was
talk
trying
amongst
to save you.
yourselves. Hi, Kit Kat. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, but Cyberpunk. I'm gonna go piss now.
So,
still outside.
how's everyone liking the adventure so far?
Mad scientist must die.
Yeah.
Said the
I
guy playing a mad scientist.
I mean,
I am not a mad scientist. I am just a scientist.
I'm
pretty mad
currently
at you.
still deeply insecure about my skills with roleplay, but otherwise having fun.
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
Norman's been a delight. Don't let my in-character exacerbation make you feel like we're not enjoying Norman.
It's great.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I'm like, oh, am I talking too much? Am I too funny?
No,
Now-
it is the perfect Norman level.
No, for clarity, the pinball bit came specifically because Kana had, or maybe it was Eden, had said that you would start kissing people. It was not.
I would never start kissing people.
It was not in direct response to your adding comedy to it. Don't you worry.
Okay,
No,
I'm sorry. I'm just nervous because
Kana
I've
said-
had a previous campaign where someone was like, "You make too many jokes," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
not to worry, friendo. You're
Person
doing
was an
just fine.
asshole. That person was
Also-
an asshole. Yeah.
Also,
he was
props
right.
for the character voices coming out a little bit for Eden and Kana.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, don't
completely
think we didn't
forgot about
notice.
the voices.
Appreciate it.
I forgot about the voices. Fuck.
Well, but you also have a natural inclination as Norman that goes a little bit more monotone, whether it's intentional or not. It's good stuff.
I don't even notice.
Yeah, that's the fun of it. You get into the role.
Okay,
Which,
I'm back.
speaking of role, I am still at the prison playing guitar.
You're still outside. We just hear you shredding into the night.
Oh
Once
yeah.
this scene is done, I would like to resolve that with a solo scene, if I may.
Yeah.
But I would
Yeah.
like to resolve what everybody else is doing first.
Yeah, like can you describe yourself in the solo, what the shred is like?
I have something planned. I will
Okay.
ask the DM how far we can go with it, but I have something planned.
Okay, I really like the showmanship.
Would I have been able to establish any kind of backdoor for Tomomi Connect?
Yeah.
So I think that's what Kana was going for, was getting access to that server rather than trying to get the
Yeah.
Would my fingers remember the password?
Probably not something that outlandish, but
I mean, the AI could just record the password.
yeah, the AI. But yeah, no, you have access. What do you want to access?
Clearly they knew who that guy was, so I want to know who
If you look up the name Marcus McCain, a higher permission is needed to access that file.
Ooh, I have from digging in the garbage. I have a decently high investigation skill. It's +5.
Okay.
What do I point it at the ground? Do I see for clues like a dog? Do I point it at the screen?
What?
What?
I don't know,
Your
I'm gonna
hand's back
investigate.
on your body.
I'm gonna investigate or whatever.
What are you investigating?
You're
I
not
think-
physically in front of a computer or anything like that. There's nothing
No,
for you to
I'm in
investigate.
the lobby. The guy had to walk through the lobby.
You
You're in a
guys are in a
car.
car now.
We're in a car? When did we get in a car?
I asked you guys if you were getting in the. You're in the limo
I forgot!
with Regina.
We're in a limo.
I forgot I'm in
Everybody's
a
sitting here
car.
going, what
Can
are
I
we pointing at?
investigate I forgot I wasn't standing in a lobby.
There's a
Um,
Norman inside of the car.
Can I think about everything that I've seen today and sort of like try to synthesize it into a thought? Can I try to think with my
Enter your mind, RV, Norman.
Enter the mind RV. Yeah.
Go into my
Roll.
mind RV an investigation roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for investigation.
Okay.
It's exactly like the
disadvantage.
regular RV, but everything is blue.
Okay, is it like normal, disadvantage?
Normal. Yeah, just normal. McDonald's and the Pentagon is playing through your head.
You know, it actually was
12?
playing in my head.
Now that's what I call oldies classic at this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
Well,
ahead.
it's not too bad. I at least pick up on the smell of like there was McDonald's in the car.
Yeah, I mean, like, you look around and you see that, like, there's, like, a McDonald's bag. Yeah.
There's McDonald's in the car.
Yeah.
There was McDonald's.
While, is Kana still looking over Matt's back?
No. After
Okay.
determining that it was rid of, kind of give Matt some space again and kind of deep dive internalize reconnecting to these, looking for info on the market.
Yeah,
Okay,
Marcus, like, any...
Kana will relay. So I got into their server and I do not have permission to be marked. This guy is important.
Gadget, how far up in the order would you say you are?
I'd say with the years he's put in, about pretty darn high.
You would know a little bit about Marcus McCain. As soon as they say that name, he's infamous.
Hold on. What did you say his name was?
Marcus.
Marcus what?
Okay.
Just in the comm link, you just hear a crack of another can that you can only assume is more power thirst. And just glugging noises.
What, is this guy like a big shot or something?
Okay, the term mad scientist fits this man to a T. The Templar Order can't get rid of him because he is a leading in his field. What his field is, I can't tell you. I don't have high enough access. All I know is that his range of subjects is the highest gross range out of every other scientist in the Templar Order.
Why the fuck have the Templars employed a vampire?
I can only theorize. Given the amount of subjects he has, and the diversity of the subjects he has, there's one commonality that is pretty much the only commonality I can come up with. They are all magical creatures in nature. So I can only assume he's in magical genetics.
So what? He's just like a freak about magic and magical creatures?
That's the best I can come up with, but this is... What I pulled up from the videos that I've gotten from that base while I was hacking into it, that's borderline obsession he was showing.
He
And
must
it's
have been like,
It's
wait.
throwing my scientist paranoia through the roof right now. You only have that kind of obsession whenever you find something that you've never found anywhere else before.
Other than Regina, who's the closest member of the party closest to him?
Probably still Kana.
Okay. Kana can hear Matt just mumbling as he has his hand on Regina's shoulder, and where she stabbed, his thumb is like running over that spot over and over and over again, and both Regina and Kana can both hear. It's good. Loved me. Loved me. He loved me. He loved me. I was good. I was good. I was good. I was good.
I think the thing he found was his first experiment, and I think that experiment was Matt. I think.
This guy was not cool.
Regina looks up. Gadget.
Okay,
Can you tell me where this bastard lives so I can kill him?
I can't. Even everywhere his subjects go, every lab he's ever had, any address he might have had is under the highest level because he is so freaking important.
That's all I have. He's all I have.
Hey, baby, it's okay.
Okay.
Shh, it's okay.
Rose, this will tell me what I need to know. How did he smell?
I don't know. Like blood?
That's it?
Freaking stank.
I don't, like blood and I don't know, like cold. Like the air before it's about to snow.
I don't even got vampire shit and it smells terrible.
If Norman says he smelled bad, then that's right.
It smelled terrible. I didn't even know that was gonna
Oh,
come up later. I just said
So
that
Norman,
earlier.
he specifically, he smelled terrible.
Yes. Horrible. I've
Like-
spilled some shit.
Like, okay, like what kind of horrible are we talking? Like, we talking rotten? Are we talking just like a left out too long, or like just a skunk, like
Just
a
like-
biological bad?
Like fucking, you know, frogs, like dissecting frogs.
Oh my god, I was just about to say that. I'm
Like,
not even kidding. Like
formaldehyde.
I was literally about to say formaldehyde.
Yeah, he smells like
I don't
formaldehyde.
This bastard's been self-dosing.
What?
You could get high on formaldehyde?
No. God. He used to be human. That's the only explanation. Why else would you be that obsessed with magical creatures? Why else would you be the leader in your field of magical genetics if you didn't start off as one?
I don't
You
know,
think
he needs to
this
find a
guy
way to
turned-
definitely not smell terrible.
You think he turned himself?
There's a certain level of cell death that happens whenever you try to convert genetics from human to another magical creature. It's documented in several research papers. To the point where you just smell awful all the time. There's no way getting around it. But it like you said, though, a formaldehyde kind of smell, because you have to use chemicals in order to keep combating it, to keep your body from degrading too fast. If you mix the right, theoretically, if you mix the right amount of genetics, you can counteract that with other genetics, to where it's a constant death and regrowth loop, to where you just constantly have that odor coming from you. And given he's the lead geneticist for magical creatures, I can assume that would be within the realm of possibility for him.
Is Matt hearing any of this, or
Yeah, Matt, you're hearing all of this.
He's on speaker.
Yeah, he's on speaker.
Matt starts having. Is it safe to say he's having some bad flashbacks?
Yes. In fact, I would go ahead and roll for history again.
Roll?
Yep.
What do I need to roll?
History.
History. Okay, we're gonna try on the handy food thingy. The food thingy. Do not let me down.
It did not let you down.
Nat 20.
Oh, that's a
funny.
good.
Roll.
That's a good 4G for
You remember his face, rounded ears, green eyes. He was human. He was back whenever he was experimenting on you. You remember he was human. You remember, like, with a role like that, you remember the day this all started. Matt, you were young when your parents died. You were very young, around 6 years old. Your mom died whenever you were a baby. She died during childbirth. But your dad was with you until you were 6. He was a Templar. He came from a long line of Templars. Your mother was an elf woman. He would never shut up about her. He loved that woman with all his heart. And it broke his heart that she was gone. He died one day in the line of duty, and that's whenever your uncle came into your life. This man that you've never met before. This man that he treated you very kindly. He came and he picked you up and he took you to a verifiable castle out in the middle of and I have trouble pronouncing this place. Chimerish. It's a old snowy countryside in what you know used to be called Germany. But he took you to his castle and he had tutors for you. You were very well educated, very well taken care of. He would disappear a lot during the day to take care of Templar business, because he too was a member of the Templars. And he had one rule: do not go in the basement, because the basement is dangerous. That's where he does his work, and he doesn't want any of that work hurting you. One day, whenever you were around about 13, you heard a voice coming from the basement. And a young woman emerged who was badly scarred. She was down there near the edge of the staircase, and she was running, trying to get out. And whenever you went to go help her, your uncle came up behind you and shot her. My dear boy, this is something I never wished for you to experience. Never wished for you to know. And now that you know, I'm afraid I can't let you go. And that's whenever it all began. Whenever you became his favorite experiment.
Matt, Regina notices that he goes back into that distant stare again, and his hand freezes on her arm.
Hey.
She sees finger twitch, and another, and his head starts to slowly jerk until he is trembling all over again. And he grabs his head and starts to uncontrollably jerk as if he is about to go into a compulsive seizure.
Hey, baby. No. She...
Regina.
What?
Hit the third button on the left on his watch. Hit it 4 times.
She hits the button 4 times.
A sedative is injected into his wrist to make him go to sleep.
You hear him let out a scream, and suddenly he just goes limp.
She's like holding him tight, like, hey.
It's a sedative. It's supposed to help him sleep a dreamless sleep.
She's like rocking him back and forth and just like
His
holding
vitals are
him
starting to
close.
His vitals are starting to get into danger levels.
Whatever this man did to him, I am going to find him and I am going to kill him. And Soul, since you're knocked out right now, you can be Bale.
Alright.
You need help?
Bale looks over and immediately puts a hand on her shoulder. Regina, calm yourself.
No, don't tell me to fucking calm myself, Bay.
If I don't, you're going to destroy the vehicle.
And like things are starting to float again, like all over the place, and like the lights like on the inside of the cabin are starting to flicker.
Regina, if you do that, you will cause him more harm.
And she's like trying to practice breathing exercises.
I understand your anger.
Wes, if you two don't mind, I would like to send both of you some vital watches so that I can keep track of your vital signs as well. Mad scientists are that, mad. But their ability to get people is terrifying. And I need to know if your vitals cut off due to the watches being removed, or your vitals hit a spike. A reactive time is the best defense right now that I can think of. I'm starting a wideband search to just gather information right now, but that's going to take time.
Regina scoffed. Gadget, I am almost 2,000 years old. You think that
And you felt the prick of a human man.
That's not even the worst of it. He's a mad scientist who is backed by the entire Templar organization. Are you saying you can take out every Templar on the Earth simultaneously?
I could take out an
Along with
entire
all of...
city if I wanted to with just a thought.
Right? What about the next city that makes a counteract, that makes a bioweapon specifically made for you? The scientists in the Templar organization are horrifying humans. They are the worst of the worst, and they are given nothing but power and money to do their horrid research. There are no boundaries for them.
Something tells me that this man knows more than he's letting me. I think that's why he was targeting you. He knows something about you and him.
And you know, we're on like a little quest right now, but we're mercenaries, so like, you know, I don't mean to like, I mean, it feels scummy for me to charge you for this, but I am gonna hand you my business card. Wait, you already have my number, never mind. I'm bad
If
at
you
this.
can track this motherfucker down for me, I will pay you anything. And I do mean anything. I have connections, I have money, I have fame. I don't give a I would sell away anything to kill this man.
Like, Norman, like, sort of like, if there's any way for him to like move closer to you, he does. He like his face. He's like, this is currently my biggest gig right now, but like, you know, I have cats to feed. I've smashed some faces. You know what I mean?
I would like to do the smashing myself.
Absolutely, maiming only. I don't even think I'm capable of killing the guy, to be honest.
Bale looks at all of them. I personally have one. Anything you want, pay it. Hell, we'll even double. But we ask at this point, you try to
Yeah,
relationship status.
that cut out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Anything you want paid, we will get it double, tripled of that. And we only have one thing to request. Of course, Regina wants to be the one to beat the person's face in. But you also keep the relationship status, Matthew and Regina, secret.
Oh no, I can be discreet.
I request that from all of you. He eyeballed every single one of you, and for a moment you see his eyes turn a bright yellow.
You already have my word.
Matt just
I'll be
seems
honest,
like
the
a
only thing I
nice
want out of-
guy.
Sorry.
The only thing
Go-
I want out of this is the research from this guy. Yes, it was gotten horribly, but the research can still be used for something better.
As
I was
for the rest of
Sorry.
No, Norman, you go first.
Sorry.
You go first.
He needs like. Oh, sorry. What was I saying? Fuck. Oh, Norman was gonna say, that Matt seemed like a really nice, chill guy, and it upset him to see someone upset Matt. So he's like, he's invested. He's like, no, don't mess with Matt. He's cool. He's like, Norman doesn't have any friends. He's kind of attached to like the group now.
If I'm being honest, the fang face.
You keep
Great
cutting.
face.
You keep cutting out. Yeah, just get really close to your mic and. Yeah.
Is this better?
Yeah.
ASMR.
ASMR.
If I'm being honest, the fang pisses me off thing and gets on my nerves. He looks at Regina. You already know this. Don't give me that look. But I've never seen him to this degree of pain. And I do not appreciate anyone attacking Regina. So, whatever you find about this Marcus, report it back. You will be rewarded.
Will do.
Be
And if
thanked.
anyone, if you get any info on how to maim him without killing him, let us know.
I feel like you're all going to have to share information for him.
That
Something
cut out
tells me
again.
I am like right on the mic, dude. If
Shoot posts, you're making Discord scared.
as it should be. No. The thing about this is he seems very arrogant. He seems like he knows something. He has power in all the right places. So we have to approach this very carefully. I cannot figure out what they've done to Fangface, because it seems that he freaks out whenever you start analyzing his too carefully, as you just that was the most extreme I've seen as of yet.
He gets this way whenever I try to examine the runes. All I know is that one of them is for control.
Has it ever sent him into a seizure before?
No, it's never done that. He just gets this far off look and he just starts going on about being a good boy.
That's disgusting.
Yes, very.
Alright, I'm gonna hang up now. I've made it to the RV and I'm gonna drive it back.
Alright.
We just hear like meowing in the background.
Alright, get off the leg! I am not a chew toy!
I like him.
Stop staring at me like that! God, you're staring at my soul! Click.
Oh, you found toothpick.
It's like, how does toothpick stare at your soul while also being cross-eyed? We don't know.
Rose is gonna send a message.
Ask Ember.
Rose is gonna send a message to Ember, like, saying, hey, we're on our way back to the Damon Manor. We have Matt. He's not doing great.
There's the little, whatever the future cool equivalent of the little typing dots. And then they go away. And then they come back. And then they go away. And then the emoji of a thumbs up, a little present, and a kissy face sent across.
Not emoji. Fuck you.
Croissant emoji. Fuck you. Ember knows we're on the way. Good news is I got the stuff in the bag of holding, including 3 motorbikes.
4 motorbikes.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about the 4th one. And it's about this time where you guys, like, start to roll up to the Damon Manor.
Norman gets the feeling, though he doesn't remember, that he once owned a motorcycle, but has no inclination of getting on one again. That's all.
Regina, like, sort of, gets out and, is still carrying Matt. Bae, can you help me get him to his room?
I have a feeling we're going to be staying here, aren't we?
Probably.
If you don't want to be on the inside, I do have an extra bed in the RV.
I think I'll sleep with my husband if that's okay.
Bale
I could sleep in the house. If you want to sleep in the RV, I could leave.
slowly turns and looks at Regina. Is he the one with the cats?
He is the one with the cats.
You can pet him. You want to meet him?
Bale looks at Regina. How badly do you need me right now?
You can go meet the cats.
Are you sure?
Yes, you can go meet the cats. I'll be with Matt. I'll go put him in bed.
I take Vale into the RV.
This tall.
It's not there yet?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
not there yet.
We gotta wait for the RV. Sorry.
Bale leans. Bale is a tall guy. You notice that? How tall is Norman?
Like maybe 6 feet.
Yeah. Bale is probably. He's maybe about I want to say about 6 or And he's like looming over you, and he's, I want to meet all of your cats. I will wait for the RV, but I want to meet all of your cats.
Also, sorry if I sound weird. I'm trying not to wake people.
It's okay. You're fine.
Alright, Ember said that she wanted a scene in closing unless Gadget wanted to get here first.
Yeah, just gonna have one more thing. There's gonna be a call straight to Rose.
Okay. Hello?
Why do I have 4 motorbikes and 4 AIs on my bills? And why were they delivered by pixies?
Oh,
How do you give them a vial? How do you give them my firstborn vial to them?
Looks like we're entering a tunnel and like there's like really bad signal.
Rose, don't you pull this crap.
Oh no.
I'm tunneling your house.
Rose, I know you're at the house. There's no tunnel.
She hangs up.
Oh, we're going through a tunnel.
The power move of having somebody you're meeting at a location and saying you're going through a tunnel.
He cuts off the comm. He just looks ahead. That's it. I'm beating all of our high scores again. Ember.
Okay, so after Ember saw everybody leave, and you can stop me if I go out of line here. I imagine when the guards originally came out, they saw a small pop-up stage, standard speakers on either side, and Ember Ripley playing for their amusement. After she saw everyone leave, she wrapped up the song she was on and explained that Electric Void, her record company, was doing a promotion traveling through the city on the way to a show, and they had her play a complimentary show for the Templars. And it was like a whole big PR thing, so she's taken photos with all the Templars, she's like signed a bunch of junk, like she's done the whole celebrity thing. And as far as they know, she's left. If it's alright, I would like this to be the evening of that day.
Okay.
I would like Ember to be waiting in the office of the police chief that was intimidating her friends at the jail cell.
Alright.
Please say for the lawyer.
No, specifically the guy that was giving them a hard time being dicks to her friends.
The one in the jail cell was a squire.
Whoever's in charge.
As you go back, actually, you see this guy, like, while you are entering the station, he's walking out with, like, a box of, like, desk stuff. He's been fired.
That's not, I'm looking for the guy in charge. I want to be in his office.
Oh, yeah, you are in the office of the police chief. Of the Templar chief.
Yeah, the Templar chief. So she would like to be in his office waiting for him to come in that evening.
Yeah, so he, like, steps into his office, like, he's got, like, some takeout or something, like, in his hands, and, like, he's obviously coming back from, like, getting some food.
As he opens the door, sprawled out on his desk, Ember is in a very seductive pose, just sitting on his desktop, and she goes, "Hey, boss man, how are you doing?"
He freezes.
Go ahead and close the door for me, sweetie. They don't need to hear the conversation that I'd like to have with you.
What the fuck are you doing in my office?
Well, I said that Electric Void came out here, and she's kind of twirling her hair, and told me to play a show, but that may have been a little bit of a fib. You see, and she leans up, leaning forward, kind of pushing her chest out. I kind of have a thing for Templars.
Weren't you in the Undercity whenever we did that fucking raid earlier?
Oh, sweetie, no. I was on my tour bus. I'm admittedly kind of a dork for Templars. I have a police scanner that I listen to all of the big crime busts that go through. And I heard that you guys did all those great arrests on all those terrible rebels. And she's getting closer to him. And I wanted to help you celebrate.
With a rock concert?
The rock concert was for the little guys. The squires get the rock concert. And she approaches him. You get the rock star.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw you down there.
Would you prefer to see me, and she gets down on her knees, down here?
Roll. Hold on. Roll, what would that be?
You can't tell me it's not charisma.
That's
Yeah, it's
persuasion.
It's a persuasion.
That's a persuasion.
What? That's
I want to give him advantage because that line was perfect.
Yeah.
It's gotta be charisma.
Alright, let me see if...
Persuasion is charisma.
Persuasion is a charisma roll.
Let me get my dice up here. There we go.
Persuasion is a subset of.
Gotta find persuasion because they never alphabetize these all the way. There we go. And did you say advantage? I know Fuji
Yes.
did.
Hold on. It didn't show me that roll.
It was 18 plus 5, so 23.
Dang, you blasted this guy's pants off.
Damn. I mean,
Anyone ever seen Scary Movie?
Oh no!
I was thinking of Bruce Almighty. Where, like, he hung his clothes off.
he just like he has a little bit of a blush on his face. I mean, you know, and he like kicks like backwards to like kick the door closed.
And
Yeah, obviously, I
probably-
didn't see you anywhere.
You probably led the whole thing yourself, didn't you? That is so hot. And
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got to be honest, because unfortunately, being as famous as I am, I've got to tell a lot of little lies to all these people, pretending that I care, pretending that their love means anything to me, when really, I only care about the big guys. And she looks down and then up at him, implying what she's obviously implying.
Yeah, you know, I led the raid myself. You know, I got a tipped off that about the place, and I immediately went to action to get rid of those rebel scum.
Oh, a tip off. And she kind of giggles to and twirls her hair a little bit. I bet you have all sorts of super hot Templar connections. Big, strong leader has to be able to get information.
Yeah, all over the place. So many connections.
How on earth would you have gotten something so secret? I mean, they said it was an underground city? Who knows about something like that?
You know, there's we have people in the Templars who are they fit in certain places.
She leans up and kind of leans towards the ear, and she moans a little bit. She goes, "That would be so hot to hear."
Yeah, no, with a high roll like that, he like tells you all about how some big shot scientist in the Templars is actually a vampire. And he got in good with the rebellion and found out about the Undercity and immediately told everyone.
And after hearing that, Ember runs her hand up his crotch and she whispers in his ear, "You know what the worst part about being a bad girl who lies as much as I do?" And then she gets right in his ear and she says, "No one will ever believe you." And she casts Withering Touch on his crotch and then disappears. The language of Withering Touch for the uninformed is it's an instantaneous effect of decay that can only be undone by a wish effect.
That's 46 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
I touch a creature and its flesh instantly putrefies, rots, and sloughs off, leaving it utterly crippled.
Yeah, the thing that you hear as you like disappear into the ethereal plane is just blood-curdling screams.
And at that point, Ember gets a text message from her friend Rose that asks where she is. She replies with 3 emojis and then walks out of the police station in the ethereal realm.
Good fucking show, Ember.
Yeah.
Bravo.
And that is how Ember earned her middle name.
Ember fucking Ripley.
That's right.
All right. I feel like that's a great closer for the night. Anything anyone wants to do before we end for the night?
Good.
I got what I wanted.
Yeah, it's late for me.
Yeah, it's super late here too.
I go to bed. I work in 5-6 hours.
Oof.
Only thing I was gonna add is, Matt's gonna be out probably for the rest of the night. That was probably the most distant she's probably gonna be seeing him in a while.
The most what?
Distant.
Okay. All right, everybody. Starting with Gadget. Favorite, least favorite.
Favorite's just Ember at the end. 100%. Least favorite, getting Pixie Post again. I'm running out of my contingencies to stop that. That's about it. It was good. I liked it.
Nice. Matt.
Quite a few favorites. The double nat 20s is going down in the books. Favorites.
Oh yeah.
The freaking scene with Ember, really good. Loved more character showing for Eden and Kana. Love that. I like seeing it, and for Norman too. I got to see some more character growth from him.
You did?
Yeah. It's pretty good when you don't even see it. Least favorite. This freaking douche canoe of a guy.
Oh yeah, I had Marisha to contend with, so I had to make somebody.
Yeah, that's fair.
Eden.
Let's see. Most favorite is, Ember. Just perfect ending, no notes. Least favorite, I still have McDonald's and the Pentagon stuck in my head.
Yeah, you do.
McDonald's and the Pentagon. Do. Kinda.
Favorite. I was useful.
E.
I got to do.
E.
I really liked Norman being like, you can have my arm in general, and kinda immediately jumping. I can actually use that. Thank you.
I like being useful.
It's a very fun team up. Least favorite. Marcus.
Yeah. Marcus
We all hate
sucks.
Marcus. All my homies hate Marcus.
All the real ones been hating Marcus since day one.
Ember.
I really enjoyed all of the little character details that we got for like backstories and stuff, like Norman being a dead guy with no record, getting to see Kana using the hacking skills in the police station.
I forgot that you guys didn't know that.
No, we don't know anything. Well, now we know stuff about Norman. But then, of course, even the character voice coming in finally was really exciting. It's great to see the party fleshing out. And Matt's backstory flashback, just props to DM on that one, because that was beautifully delivered.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, I literally put in the chat at one point, I was like, I am so invested. I'm just sitting here listening. I'm not even here for the scene, but I'm here for the scene.
And Norman. Oh wait, you didn't say least favorite.
Least favorite, that police chief, that's specifically why I melted his dick.
Yeah.
I love the big bad setup of Matt's dad, but I needed to melt that police chief's dick before the round ended.
Did it for everyone.
Ember doesn't do sex stuff, but when she does it for the homies.
Norman.
I think my favorite part of this run was the more lore that we got added. Especially, it's not just the run, but like also like the written lore, the backstory. I really liked the market. That was fun. Let's see. The Ember thing was of course brilliant. I liked getting to see the other characters. I'm glad people like Norman, and I'm not just like being annoying.
No, we love Norman. All the homies love Norman.
All the homies love Norman. Now that I know that I can control your arm, that's gonna be a bit between
Gonna make me dance.
What was your least favorite?
Evil freaky Billy.
Evil.
No, you gotta be careful because we did also meet Freaky Frank this episode.
Oh yeah, no, Freaky Frank's great. No, everyone loves Freaky Frank.
Listen, Norman is a comic relief character. I was literally just being a silly Billy, and then evil freaky Billy shows up.
Get out of here, evil Freaky Billy. I said, but he didn't get out of here, and he traumatized my friends before he left.
Hey, you wanna be evil and freaky and get out of here, freaky Billy.
My favorite part was honestly being able to introduce Marcus and all of that. I've been sitting on Marcus for a hot minute. This is not the last you'll see of Marcus.
Great.
Well,
I legit didn't know that he smelled like formaldehyde. I just got the distinct feeling that he smelled bad.
I do like the little details that, for those of you who don't know, Fuji is off DMing for me. He added the little details of that, like, being like a science thing. I thought it was just, because he experiments on shit all the time. But
He just vibes like he smells bad.
yeah, he does give stinky vibes.
It was a perfect opening for it.
I can smell him through my screen.
My least favorite is that you got it is like I forgot Kana could do that. I forgot Kana could do nanobot shit. And I was like, ooh, they're gonna have little things swimming around in their bloodstream that they can't get rid of. And then Kana's like, actually.
But actually,
The DM carefully placing breadcrumbs for a payoff later. The player, I summon pigeons to eat the breadcrumbs.
Literally how it went.
I don't think you expected us to be able to get out of the jail cell if they didn't come and get us.
They were gonna come and get you to begin with.
That's what I mean, though. It's like, I don't think you were expecting us to, like, possibly manage to actually get out if we were able to.
If you got out, honestly, you'd probably have to fight people.
Yeah.
You
I was
would not
crap-
have to want to do.
I wasn't
I was quite
expecting you
proud of
guys.
myself for remembering I could go
I
without
was
getting
ready to
arrested.
fight them at the start of the raid.
Yeah, that was really good.
I wasn't expecting Ember to just like fucking peace out.
Ember's. I admittedly stole Ember's last line of "No one will believe you" from Bill Murray, where he stole that dude's French fries and said, "No one will ever believe you."
No,
Because Ember being a celebrity, it's like, who's going to believe you that, like,
Ember,
Rihanna was at this underground rave and got arrested, but then also magically disappeared?
and then just so happened to flirt.
and then
with
she
you.
came to my office in the middle of the night and he offered to have sex with me and melted my dick.
It's Rihanna showed up to my work, played a concert for all of my subordinates, and then left on a helicopter, but secretly came back to have sex with me and melted my dick. Like, that's an insane person sentence.
Yeah. No one's gonna fucking believe that guy, and also his dick is melted now, so get dick melted, nerd.
And I feel like that was the first time I've gotten to use Ember's fame in a constructive way, other than her just being catty to everybody.
Very well done.
Thank
I
y'all.
like
I also got to make B nervous with sexual content for the first time, so that was a nice role reversal.
I can dish it out, but I can't take it. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for playing with me in my little silly world that I made whenever I was a baby. And I'm bad at outros.
And remember,
Where can we find you?
Oh, yeah, you can find me at Twitch, YouTube,
address.
pretty much everywhere. Yeah, this is my address. At Baby Bat B, literally everywhere. Everyone also go over to Mayor of Anything on YouTube, please, because that's where Mayor puts all the high effort content compared to my very low effort content.
As long as my weird pillow talk didn't put you off during this campaign.
I think you should be more worried about it doing the opposite.
And then there's Rona_Valentine on Twitch. Everybody go check her out. And ElixirBeth on Twitch as well. And of course, my husband Fuji Yukidachi will be running his campaign over on his channel here on Twitch, Fuji Yukidachi. And I guess our parting message is, it is morally correct to melt a police officer's dick off.
and remember,
Especially
the
in this
B.
current climate.
And remember, the B in Baby Bat B stands for bottom.
That's right.
No, it does not.
Right.
It stands
today
for
it
but
stands for
melt your
burning.
dick off. All right, goodbye.
Remember, all cops are eunuchs.
They should be, so they don't reproduce. Okay, goodbye.